where they can go to troll. Haha. Okay, one second. What is wrong with my lighting?
You look like shit.
I know.
Just kidding. Okay, go ahead. Whenever you're ready. Was it you who suggested parchment paper to me, or was it Momo? I can't remember who the fuck it was.
It wasn't me, but I would have if you had said it, because it's pretty useful.
I was gonna buy like makeup wipes or some shit like that because I have really sweaty forehead. I know it's girls with big foreheads probably use that parchment paper a lot. Yeah, you have a huge forehead. And I'm starting to use it. I don't know if it's working or not though. I think I just have the air on, so I'm not really.
You're still pretty shiny, but I think that's just your natural like smoothness.
My natural glow. Is it because I have
Let's
Botox?
go with that. Botox? Wow.
I have Botox.
Like the shittiest Botox I've ever seen.
I'm sorry?
Paid less.
I didn't pay for any Botox.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Arrington B.
Botox. Arrington. Thank you. B. This is my denim.
Oh, you're wearing the Levi's shirt today. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Couldn't keep my workout stuff on. That would give the chat the wrong impression of who I am.
Levi's is your that's your workout shit?
No, I changed out of my workout stuff.
Oh.
Because I'm not working out on your stream, or maybe I am. I don't know.
We're not gonna do that. I'm not. I haven't worked out in weeks now. I hate myself for it, but I'm not doing that shit. Unless you teach me something, because that's one of my questions, and it's a workout, then I'll do that. But I don't really want to do that, so you're gonna.
Okay. Well, you know, it's your stream. If you wanna.
Technically, it's your stream because I'm interviewing you, and you're giving me your time.
All right, guys, let's bring up the wheels.
I actually have a wheel if you want to do that.
You do?
Yeah, I just haven't never used it yet. I didn't know what to put on it. We can put stuff on it.
What's on it right now?
Nothing. Literally zero. I don't have any ideas, dude. It's hard to think of ideas.
I'm really good at it, apparently, because I just put squats on there. It's great.
I literally interview people.
Okay, I still haven't retweeted you.
Okay, go ahead. Sure.
No, you can keep talking. It's your stream, so please.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, my queen.
Don't ever say that again.
I know, it's kind of fucking cringe, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cringe. What's up, Sir Baldwings? Hello, hello, hello. You can teach her to do a regular push-up. Oh, that's one of the clips I'm going to bring up.
Oh, good. Clips. I love that sort of thing.
Why does nobody ever watch this show before they come on? Like
no,
even
I've never watched this. I've never watched your stream. I don't like you. I thought I made that, like, abundantly clear, but here we are.
Yet you came on.
Here I am.
Yet we meet in Scarfo's show every 2 weeks if you hate me. It's really nice of you. You know who Wet Shrimp is?
No, who's that?
Okay, that's fair. I just didn't want you to know Wet Shrimp and then not know me, and that would have been weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because I founded Wet Shrimp, so that's literally I have a founder's badge. Really? You did too.
Oh wait, I do too. I found
because I told you about it.
That's true. Zach literally DM'd me to say sub to Wet Shrimp.
I think
that's how Wet Shrimp made all his money. Was just.
I wanted all the people that Wet Shrimp doesn't like, and all the people.
Wow. God damn! Nobody likes me.
That's what I wanted, essentially.
I'm very unprepared for this. I have no idea what you're gonna ask because I've literally not watched you interview anyone.
You're not. Oh, cool. It's okay. It's not supposed to be one of those things that you watch it and you're supposed to prepare for. You're just supposed to kind of like say whatever you want to say. If you don't feel like answering any questions, just say skip. If the chat wants to ask you questions, it's !Q.
Please chat. Don't ask.
Do you need to know any of the rules before beginning this?
Yeah, all of them.
There's no rules, honestly. There's just say whatever you want. Like even if it's TOS, I don't give a shit. Say it.
Oh God. Okay.
No, I'm not even kidding.
Well, if it gets to that, I don't think it will, because I like my position as a streamer. So.
Yeah, but like check this out. If I interview someone, it's a really good interview, and I get banned for it, I can post it to live stream fails and be like, oh, interview. It's a marketing strategy. Trust me. It's a marketing strategy.
Well, one time my bra strap broke on stream, so I could like do a repeat.
I'm not looking for sexual energy on LSF.
Well, it's not sexy. It's like the opposite. Because I'm very poor and I can't afford.
Well, okay, you can't be mean to people on there and be like, oh, poor girl can't afford bra strap breaks. Like, I wouldn't put that on live stream fails or some shit like that. Like, that's just rude.
Streamer owns
Streamer
no
is,
clothing.
dude, actually, if you did that, the streamer is poor, people would probably go in your chat and donate to you for that. They'd be like, oh my god, here, get a whole bunch of bras on me. And then they ask you to send it to them, though, probably eventually, and it get really weird.
It's a really good strategy, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that they aren't already, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a manager yet?
You want to be my manager?
I was gonna suggest Scarf.
Is that why I'm on
really
this?
Smart.
Oh.
You hate me, so it doesn't make any sense for me to be your manager.
Scarfoot, do you want to be my manager? You pretty much already are. He just tells me what to do and then I do it.
Really?
No. But, you know, it could be.
I'm trying to be a manager. Can I do it? Nest, do you want to be Nest? Do you want Nesty to be your manager?
Nesty, how much do you cost?
I feel like Nesty would get to a point where he got really big as a manager and he would just do all the cocaine.
How much am I paying? God.
No, I feel like he'd get really popular. He'd like start out really
manager?
great. But then as soon as he got a taste of the party life, he would just start partying and doing coke and just all these illicit drugs.
Oh, God. 15%?
That's also higher than what a manager should make. It's only 10, by the way.
15% of $1 isn't very much. But okay.
350. I'll be your manager. A lot of people want to be your manager in chat. That's pretty impressive.
Good.
You got a lot of people. 10%.
Take
well,
bids.
Technically, a business manager is 10%. Technically, a manager, depending on how you negotiate, is 15%.
Oh.
Just depends.
Depends on what my needs are, I guess.
Yeah, legitimately. I'll manage for free. Well, wet shrimp's pretty cheap, so.
What would a manager do on my channel anyway?
Oh, they basically find you.
Press the button.
Mod your chat. Probably take over your settings somehow or some shit like that, and like start your stream for you. Make sure everything's set up.
Make it look less scuffed.
Make it look less scuffed. Make sure everything.
There's nowhere to go but
smoothly.
up. So.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. It's going really well. I've been here 5 years. Ask me that question.
Yeah, I was legitimately gonna ask about it. You've been doing this for 5 years. How the fuck did you get started on Twitch? Like, what was the inception of that?
Okay, so my friend was playing this game called Trove, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool, because I was playing Minecraft a bit before that, but it's kind of like Minecraft. I don't know if you guys know what Trove is.
Never
You
heard
know,
of
Cube World, it's like it's like a voxel MMO is what they call it. So I really liked that game.
Mm-hmm.
And every so often in the game, there would be a pop-up at the top of the screen that said someone was streaming. And I knew what Twitch was, because I had watched Pokemon, the Let's Play, or the Twitch Plays Pokemon. Yeah. And I was really into that only. I didn't really watch any streamers except Soda Poppin'. But then I'm like, oh, these streamers, they're streaming Trove. So I checked them out, and I saw that they were getting a lot of free items. And I'm like, whoa, cool. Free items in this game that I've put hundreds of hours into. And so then I'm like, I could do that. And then that's how I did it. Just for free items. That's it.
You did it. You started Twitch for free items because you saw
for free items in Trove.
You saw someone streaming online, and you were like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna do that."
Wow, I have a personality, sort of. I can pretend.
You have a pretty decent personality. I think that proves from your past VODs, and then also just shows you've been on. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was a lot different when I first started streaming. I kind of developed my personality around streaming, but. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got lots of Trove items, was the point of that story. Basically, the most expensive items you can get, I got them.
How long did you play Trove? And why didn't you just wait? And if you like didn't, I guess there wasn't really a Twitch meta where you could just figure out someone could donate like items to you, like rich items to you. So.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. It wasn't really a money thing. I didn't go into Twitch thinking that I would make money or anything. It was just because I thought that I could like be popular in the community. I did that for. I want to say like 3-ish years. It was popular for about 2. Mm-hmm. And then like before that it was popular, but while I was streaming it was popular for 2, and then it started to like go downhill once they switched over. The company is run by someone else now. And the guys who I knew that were part of the dev team, they left, and so there wasn't much incentive for me to stay on and stuff, so I just kind of did whatever. I started becoming a variety streamer, which went not super well, but I still enjoyed streaming for what it was, and so that's, yeah, just stuck with it as a hobby mostly.
What got you into gaming? Like,
I've been playing games since I was like 3. I couldn't even read. But my dad would play Zelda and I would just sit there watching and then he would hand it to me and he'd let me run around. And so my first game was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy.
damn, dude. Holy fuck.
And I also played like Altered Beast and Streets of Rage on Sega Genesis. That's like
dude,
my
I love
OG
Streets of Rage.
console. Yeah, so good. I still play that, but yeah, that's how I got into it. And it's like my only hobby mostly. So
Yeah.
it's been my only hobby throughout my whole life. So yeah, 20 years.
20 do you like you don't like doing anything else outside of?
No, like I it's my main hobby, of course, but I played soccer for most of my life, and I play piano for almost 20 years now.
Piano? You played piano for? I know you mentioned that on your Twitter, but.
Yeah, I've played piano. I took lessons for a long time, and then I stopped when I was in high school because I didn't have a lot of time, and then I hated it. But now I'm kind of getting back into it because I realized that I didn't get as good as I could have been. But now I'm like working back up, so getting a little better. I'm getting to where I should have been when I stopped. Yeah. So yeah.
Slumdog, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, by the way.
Raiders.
I appreciate the raid, Slumdog. Thank you very much, man. Hope you had a good stream. What made you stop piano? What was like the why
I just been taking lessons for so long, and I felt like I was forced and didn't feel like it was my choice. Like I like making music, but I was in band, and like band kind of was like the music for me at the time. I was in band all through high school. I played the clarinet.
Oh,
and
woodwind instrument, eh? You were a woodwind.
Oh, you know.
I played trumpet.
I was the first clarinet. I was very important. And so yeah, I was doing that. I just didn't really have time for piano. And I wasn't as good as I thought I should have been, so I was just like, whatever, this isn't worth it. But then I came to value it more in my adult years because it's just nice. Like you can sit down and play piano and like people will be like, oh, can you play this song? And then my talent is reading music. I can read music like right off the bat. I'm
really?
not super good at like memorization. I can't memorize, but I can read music like super well. It's like a second language. And so that's kind of what I like to do. If you show me a piece, I'll basically be able to play it, like not super well, but yeah, I like doing that.
Do you ever go to parties and people ask you to play like really popular songs and you're just like, I don't want to do that, or you're just like, yeah, totally, let's play it, or like?
No, I usually say no because I get stage fright really easily. Like I get very, very nervous. I've tried to stream piano a few times, but what happens is I get nervous and then I start to shake. And I like can't think straight, or when I try to sing, I can't sing on stream. Like I can stream if I'm doing it casually, I can still hold the notes, but if it's like an actual singing stream, it's like, oh yeah, there's like pressure on.
Yeah, you couldn't make it eccentric. You'd have to integrate it where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with these people, and then I'm singing also on the side.
I'm also kind of, singing. There's singing,
yeah,
but it's not the main thing.
I feel that way when I did freestyle rapping stream. Like I'm horrible at it usually, but I was just like, I'm just gonna do freestyles, and I was way worse at it than just casually doing it.
Oh yeah.
So you kind of have to like not make it centric.
No, and when you stream on Twitch, people are always gonna say mean things, like regardless of what you're doing. And so when I did my singing stream, I did an official one. I did it a couple times, but I did an official one like I don't know, a year ago, and someone's like, ooh, that's a brown note, and just like that one comment, I'm like, okay, I'm never doing this again. And it's just like, ouch. It kind of just deflates you, right?
You have all the hearts in the chat, like, oh, pog yous, and then there's like one guy's like, this sucks ass, and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, and it was somebody who was like a regular, and so it's just like that much more impactful, and I was just, wasn't having it. I banned him.
You banned him? Oh,
yeah, I was like, last year, I was having a really hard time, like mentally, and so if people were mean in chat, I just wasn't gonna tolerate it because it was just kind of weighing on me, and I wanted to keep streaming, having a good time, but like I don't know, there was a lot of trolls last year for some reason. It's like they knew. It's like they can sense that you're having a bad time, and they just come in and they're like, "Hey, you fucking suck." And so yeah. But thankfully, I like kind of moved out of that. So now people tell me I suck all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I do. And so it's good.
Well, that's funny because that actually brings up a clip that I want to show.
Oh wow!
Right now, because it goes parallel. It goes parallel with what I'm talking about. This is one of the clips I want to show. So let me go ahead and bring it up. I actually clipped this. Believe it or not.
Oh, I think I know which one it is now.
Oh, you do?
It's like one of the top watched ones.
I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it up. Just show you. Just go ahead and pause that for a second. Yeah.
I'm a terrible streamer. I have no original content and not even a single original thought.
Yeah, that's, I just want to bring that up. Just casually bring that up. It's no big deal.
That's me. That's a good clip though. I liked how it was framed. I think, didn't you type that in chat and I just read it out?
Yeah, you did.
I don't know.
I was saying I hope she reads it so I can clip it like an asshole.
It looks like I'm just saying it organically. I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how my streaming has gone.
Yeah.
I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm just doing whatever.
So have you streamed consistently for 5 years, or has it been on and off? Because I've heard I think I've heard you say before that you've taken like pretty long breaks and came back, and then take a break, and then come back. And
so I streamed consistently for about, I want to say almost 2 years. I took a break when I broke up with my ex, just because he was trying to dox me, and I was like really scared. So yeah, that's a story. But I kind of moved away for a little bit, and he was like posting a bunch of stuff like he won and stuff like that. It was very weird. But then I came back. Yeah, he like beat me.
He won like I don't think you win a breakup for either side.
So like he would tweet on like my birthday. He's like, bye Felicia and stuff. Like it was on my birthday. I'm like,
it's probably better that you guys broke up.
Yeah, he didn't show signs of being like a dickhead while we were dating. I mean, he did obviously because I broke up with him, but like not to that degree until afterwards. And like I'm like, yeah, you're just showing me that I made the right decision on my birthday. Yeah, he doxed me to his Discord. He sent my address and my parents' phone number to like my mods and stuff. One of the mods like sided with him, I guess, and so he was like asking for my info, and so it was all out there. That was really scary. So I did take time off then, but then after that, I was kind of in university. It was just something that I did when I came home from school, just for fun. I took a break this Christmas, and I thought I was done streaming. Like I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of gonna do this like maybe once in a while, but I'm basically done. And then COVID hit, and so I was like, I have nothing better to do. So I just sat here, and then all of a sudden, it's like, holy shit, like I'm streaming again. And I did not expect this at all. Are
you interested in doing like streaming full time ever, or is it just like you want to kind of like, you know, do it as a hobby still, and then if you fall into it, you fall into it, whatever. But you're not like, I'm like, doing this. Or
I've thought about it so many times, and I've tried, but I don't have a ton of energy to begin with, like mental energy and like physical energy. And so the amount that I stream right now seems like the perfect balance. Like it's not too much. It's not much at all really, but it's just enough that I really enjoy it. And I don't feel like it's work necessarily.
Yeah.
I think what happens when I start to like try to get in the work mindset is I start to hate it.
Yep.
I don't hate working necessarily, but I like this as a hobby. I like, you know, playing games and still seeing it as fun instead of like, oh, I have to do this, and if I don't make this money, then you know, I'm fucked.
Yeah, so, it's a balanced livelihood. Like you can't, like it does become really shitty when you're just like, oh, this is, if I don't make this rent, I'm on the street, and it's all dependent on what I do or what I think of idea wise and all that shit.
And like some part of me really enjoys still working. I work as a server at a convention center, and I serve really big groups and stuff. And I actually really enjoy like face-to-face interaction, and I think I really need that. And I haven't had that for a while, and I think I'm going crazy.
Same.
But yeah, so I don't know. I like that. I've always had kind of like entry level jobs, like, you know, minimum wage, but I like it. I don't know. It's weird. I would like to have like a job eventually, but.
What would be like your idea job? Like, if you could choose any job.
A stay-at-home mom. Get paid for that. No, genuinely.
I don't think you get paid for that. I think you just.
If I could get paid for it, that's my ideal job.
I guess you could Twitch stream like for funds, and then be the stay-at-home mom. Like you could have like a kid cam for. I guess you would want to show your kid on.
Can't really do that. I mean, like you could.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, some streamers have their kids on the stream.
That's true. I guess it depends on the audience and what you foster. So.
Yeah, I think I could maybe move away from, I don't know, maybe towards more wholesome. I think I've always kind of fostered more wholesome than not
Yeah,
streams, but you know,
I
I
could
don't
see
know.
that.
It'd be
I could,
interesting.
I could, I could see that from like just like the Los Pollos like community started. I think it was like over 2K, and then like it kind of like people stayed who were not as toxic, and then people
Yeah, the
like
people that stayed are awesome. I love
yeah, yeah,
them. Like the people who are in my community right now, I just feel like it's the best it's ever been. Like everybody's just genuine and they participate and like they're
yeah. Your chat's fun.
nice. Yeah.
Your
And
chat's
so I
actually fun.
have I have some people say like, "Oh, your chat's so toxic." And I'm like, "No, this is exactly
Yeah.
how I want it to be." Like, you know, you can banter with chat. I think bantering is really important for me. I
Yeah.
do a lot of it. Um, and I don't like it just, you know, it's not toxic, it's just fun. Right? Yeah, Geo and Paula came from actually a bunch of people who are in chat right now are from that.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
yeah, I love them.
Yeah, you have a good balance. When I go in your chat, your chat's fun because you guys mess with everybody, and it's not
Yeah, and
like
there's like a bit of spice. Like you'll get people coming in and being like, "Oh, can you turn around and face the window when you do your squats?" And I'm like, "No."
and they're like, stop it, goddammit, that's an L, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and then everybody else in chat will like say things to them like, "Oh, you're a weirdo." Like that's perfect. I love that.
Nice.
Support it. We all support each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Find Aribeee to the Scarfo podcast.
Wait, constrained? Yeah, Scarfo's big. He's
Nice.
famous.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask a couple questions from my Discord, and then go back into my questions. It's gonna
Sure.
be woven in and out throughout the interview, just because I don't like waiting to the end to ask people's questions. So,
Okay.
Guro asks, all questions for Queen Bee. Is it true you cheat at the game Words on stream? Yeah. Do you cheat at the Words on
No!
stream when I play it on my stream?
I knew other people were cheating when you were playing because I was getting so mad. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so good at this game." I was like typing as fast as I could. I was so pumped that I was getting words in Zach's stream, and then people were cheating. I was
think
like,
there was a
"You
couple
kidding?"
people cheating actually.
People have cheated in my streams too. Like the one that I like is the art one because you can't cheat unless you've seen them before.
Yeah.
But the words one is like more fun for me because like I'm better at it. I know words. I used to play those games as a kid all the time. I love word games. I love trivia. But yeah.
You're gonna be on it Sunday if you still are interested. If you'd like, surprise, Aribeee is on Sunday if she's still interested and or has the time to.
I probably will lose like miserably because I watched the last one and the questions I answered like one. But yeah, I love that sort of thing.
The pot is $18 plus whatever gets donated next time.
God.
So Quincy gave up the pot. She said no, just
Really?
put it in the pot. She didn't want the $18
That's
that
so
was made.
generous.
So I've reached out to her to see if she's available to defend her title. She hasn't answered back yet, but
Well,
yeah,
maybe I'll be the champ this time. We'll see.
pot's growing, so be prepared. You might actually win some decent monies.
I want that $18.
I mean, I feel like it'll be higher than $18 next time, but because it'll be 30% of the pot next time. 36 pot maybe.
Ooh.
Hey man, $36 is $36, man.
Yeah, you can buy a whole
Money is
cooking stream
money.
with that.
True, exactly. You could make so many cakes and pie yourself in the face.
I told Suspicious he had no life.
What? I found already through Gondok and she told me I had no life. Super wholesome. Oh fuck. It's like a million Canadian.
I might have said that.
It's true. Constrained Chaos asks, how do you handle rapid viewership growth? Was it hard to adjust to the new viewers? Also, cool butt dude.
Ah, thanks, Constrained. Wow. Honestly, no. Okay, so here's the thing. When I streamed Trove, I had around the same numbers that I have now. So I am like a veteran, basically. No, like I kind of just adjust. It's not really that much different. I am a speed reader, like literally, so it's not really hard for me to read the chat. Even though it's going fast, like it's basically the same. The only thing is when it was like 1,000 people, like the first couple days, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And so that's the only time that I would never want to be that size, I don't think. Like people are like, oh yeah, you would, Aribeee. And like, no, I think it's much nicer, like for what I want from streaming. I think it's nice to just be able to chat with people and not just have to think of things. So when chat's going that fast, like you have to think of what to say because you can't read it. So
yeah, well, you're kind of just doing your own thing when chat's that
yeah,
fast. You're
and
just like, whatever. Like if
I'm extremely uninteresting, and so I need people in my chat to tell me what to say.
Well, it's like you want to talk with someone in chat. Like that's
Yeah.
when someone comes to my stream, I'm just like, oh, let's talk. Or let's
And
do
I like
things.
being able
It's
to recognize people. Like when it's that many people, it's very, very hard.
I agree.
But yeah, I don't know. It was fun. One thing that I did kind of change was I kind of got more involved. So before This year I was just streaming whatever. I would just come on and play games and just chat with my pals. But now it's kind of like, oh, I'm making goals for myself and like I'm trying to keep people engaged because like I like it. I like it like this. I like having to be creative. It's just like I don't want to burn myself out is the only thing. And streaming, you get burned out so quickly. It's really unfortunate. Like even if you're just trying to have fun with it, like the numbers kind of stick in your head, especially when you're trying for partnership.
I think you'll be fine in that regard for as long as not. As regarding numbers though, if they don't accept you this time, it'll be fine next time because you're over 75 like hardcore. Like,
I hope so. If I don't, I don't. And I've kind of come to terms with that. At first, I was like, yeah, if I don't make it, that's it. Like, streaming's gonna suck. Like, that was very brief. That was very short-lived, though. Because, like, I don't know, how it is now, it's great. And having a partnership is basically just, like, a shiny badge.
It's just
and
a
everyone's
flex.
Like, what's that?
It's just
oh, yeah, it's a flex. And, like, I love flexing. You know I do. I do it all the time. And, like, I want to be able to flex on Zach Digital. So, if I don't make it, I'm on the same level as Zach, and I don't really like that, but, you know.
Actually, if I ever got partner, I would just turn the badge off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I would turn it off instantly.
I just don't.
I would not have it on. It's just too much attention. But the main reason, genuinely, the main reason is because when I go to conventions, all my friends are partnered. So...
Another weird flex there, Ari. Just fucking...
No, it's not a flex. I'm just the pathetic loser who didn't follow the crowd. All the Vancouver streamers, they're all partnered. All my friends. They all go to the party and they wave at me from the windows like, bye, bitch. So, yeah,
so
someday.
Now, you know instantly when you get partner, they're going to be like, these parties are so lame now.
Yeah, because I'll be invited instead
years.
of sneaking in, because I always sneak in, so.
Oh, well, fuck. See, you go to the parties anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It would feel better, you know, like officially being invited. And then I can turn it down myself. Then I don't have to be like, no, I was invited, but I turned it down.
It's more fun sneaking in, though, because then you're like, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I got a lunchbox once. Don't tell.
You stole the lunchbox?
No, okay, so everyone's like, Aribeee, come to the party. I'm like, well, I'm not a partner. I can't come to the party. They were asking me to go. So I walk up. I'm like, all right, I'll shoot my shot. So I go up and I'm like, hey guys, I didn't RSVP. And they're like, oh, no, it's okay. Go in. I'm at the party and I ate a lot of candy.
That was it? Really?
That was it.
That's all you did?
I'm not even lying to you. I walked up. There were two like Twitch staff sitting at the table. And I was just like, yeah, I'll have a conversation with them, I guess. Nice. That's all I did. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I kind of just was like, nice. I didn't even say that I was a partner. They just let me go in.
Social engineered. I did that with YouTube's VidCon the 5th year. I worked for a YouTube company. And then, like, there was only 2 badges because only the 2 people had certified YouTube certification, or whatever the fuck it's called. A check mark, and they wanted to get all the staff in, so literally we just sat by the desk and then we looked over at like the list that the girl was checking people in, because there was people from all directions checking people in. And we basically like leaned over and looked at the girl and we're like, oh yeah, that's my name. And she's like, okay, cool, go ahead and go in. And I was like, she gave us a wristband and we just walked the fuck in. They made it really, really easy. Hey Gandhi, thanks for the 3 months, man. Infiltrate the system. Thanks, Gandhi.
Yeah, infiltrate
this.
Makes me feel like a spy.
It's more fun to do that than just go in. Yeah,
It's true. And then you get free drinks. It's awesome.
Yeah, and then you're just like, why am I drinking? What is my life? Pixhart asks, if you had one day to live and nothing stopping you from doing what you want, how would you live your final day?
Ooh, my final day.
Yeah, what would you do
for
24 hours?
Oh, God. I'd just go in and eat something, probably.
You'd go and eat something.
I don't know. I'd go to a really expensive restaurant.
And not pay, because you're dying anyway. Fuck it, dude.
No, exactly. I wouldn't pay. I'd run away. I'd probably still pay because I feel bad.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess you could run it up. No, what you would do is you run it up on a credit card, give that person a huge tip, and you'd be like, I'm dying anyway, bitch.
So good. I'd probably go play with dogs at the animal shelter. I don't know. It's hard though because I'm really boring.
You can do anything, dude. You would eat food and play with dogs.
But money is still an object.
No, it's not. You're dying. You can spend. You get a credit card.
You're dying.
You can literally go. You can get a credit card and just be like, yeah, just charge it. dude.
Yeah, but there isn't really anything that I want. Like I'm kind of okay. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm mostly satisfied with my life. I guess if I knew I only had 24 hours left to live, I'd probably just hang out with my family. I don't know. I feel
such a wholesome answer.
Yeah, because like there's nothing that I don't want to like. Maybe I'd play a game that I've been putting off. The thing about me is I put off games that I really, really love because I don't want them to end. So I didn't finish Mass Effect 3 for like 2 years or something, 3 years. So maybe I'd finish a game or something.
Did you play like the beginning of it and you're like, oh, this is so good, I can't finish it?
Yeah, and I knew the ending was going to be sad, and so I didn't finish it. I did finish it finally, but yeah. Okay. I don't know, somebody give me ideas. What would you guys do? What would you do, Zach?
What would I do? I'd probably... Fuck, that's a hard question.
Yeah, see?
What would I do if I had one final day to live? I think I would do a lot of illegal things. Like, legitimately. I know it sounds weird. Like, I'd probably steal a car like Grand Theft Auto and shit like that.
Oh.
I don't get to do that. Like,
what does that say about me that I didn't think about doing anything illegal?
Well, no, because
I'd give them a huge tip.
It would... It wouldn't be anything bad. Like, I'd just be like, I'd like break into a car and steal it, like a really cool car or something like that, and then drive it really fast and shit like that.
That would be fun.
Or
but
like
imagine getting arrested on your last day.
No, because like you do it with like an hour left or some shit like that. You like steal the car with an hour left and just drive.
Sorry, can I eat this burger on your stream?
I mean, you're gonna do it anyway, so.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I appreciate you asking, but.
I won't chew very loudly.
A sexathon? Interesting.
See, like, okay, so I don't get a ton as it is. So yeah, that would be a little difficult.
Sad champ.
I wouldn't pay either, so I don't know.
It's okay. No one has sex on Twitch. Absolutely. You know how much people talk about this on Twitch? Like, every day you go on a show that's a podcast, or every day you go on a show that's a dating show, and everyone's like, I'm such a filthy whore. I would suck all the dicks. Or like, oh yeah, I would totally get rammed in my asshole. There's like, those people. They're always like,
probably don't have any sex. Sexually. And I'm like, do you even go outside?
Yeah. Most of the time, those people don't really even have sex, usually. It's
yeah,
the people
that's kind of the vibe I get. Yeah. The only time I've ever talked about my sex life was the one time that I got put in the hot seat on Docs. I don't know if anyone was here for that. It was really bad.
Describe it. Also, Scarfo says, hey, speak for yourself. Fuck you, Scarfo.
Shut up, Scarfo. We all know...
Scarfo, I'm really
that you get laid less than some people.
We know Scarfo smashes puss, okay?
He doesn't. He's too scared. No, I talked about my fetishes on the hot seat. Oh, and most of my viewers probably thought I was a virgin up to that point, so I don't know. It was very weird for me.
What was the fetish? I know the fetish, but...
You do?
Yeah, I was there.
You remember?
I'm always in Doc's listening. I do, but I want you to describe it if you're comfortable with it.
Oh, I think it was pegging, wasn't it? Okay, I can't eat this. I'm gonna choke. Yeah. I talked about pegging on that stream.
That's good times.
And then everyone's like, whoa, ew, pegging. No, you should all try it.
I don't think that's a bad thing, honestly.
No, it's fun. And there's nothing wrong with it.
I've never been pegged before, and I'm completely open to it. I think it's
cool, you should be open. People who are, like, super against it, they're like, no, that's disgusting. Like, you can't have anal then. Just don't have anal, ever.
Yeah. I don't,
like, if you're against it entirely, good, but you can't be against one.
I feel like if a girl lets you into her ass, you should be able to give her your ass.
Yeah, right?
If you get into a girl's ass, the girl should be able to get in your ass. I feel like that's only fair. No, legitimately, I'm not even joking.
You have to reciprocate in a relationship.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% serious in that. Like, if you're just like, yeah, babe, let's try anal, and you're like, okay, cool, then you should be open to at the very least letting her stick the fingers in there.
Because at least for dudes, it's like pleasurable. For women, it's like 50-50 that's gonna feel okay. Like So
I never understood that. Why it was like I mean, I do, but it's also like that sucks for girls that they don't have a sweet G spot like guys do in their ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or an A spot, I guess what it's called.
An A. Ugh.
She's a cool girl.
All the letters. What?
Teamwork. Nothing. That's also Zach. Hey, Windtalker, I haven't seen you for fucking ever. What's up, dude? Unless a girl asks for it, doesn't mean it automatically consents for you. Scarfo's such a smart man.
Well,
Only let a girl
Scarbo.
peg me for. Okay. Only for marriage. Nope. It's gotta be in
Yeah,
the
saving it
relationship.
for marriage.
I'm not saving it for marriage. She's gotta try that shit. What if she's bad at pegging? What if she's like really into pegging?
She probably will be. She probably will be.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not that
I don't-
easy.
Yeah, girls don't thrust very well like guys because they don't have the experience thrusting. Like that's just.
Oh no, never mind. I won't say anything.
That's
I've been
just
told
a
I'm
real
pretty good
thing.
at it. So
Really? Aribeee is a solid thruster. You heard it here first.
I could be lying, guys. Just keep that in mind. Like these could all be just made up.
I
Remember.
think you're lying. I feel like you're not lying at all because you said that with confidence when you said that. So you don't sound like you're lying. You sound like you're an expert thruster.
I'm an expert streamer, so.
Aribeee is like the
Shit.
NASA spaceship. She thrusts so fucking hard and so wide. That was a bad joke. It was better in my head when I said it. Anyway.
What?
Scarfo asked if you could stream a game and not have to worry about viewership, what would it be?
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I feel like you'd do
Fucking
alright.
love
on
that
that.
game. I was almost gonna stream it actually because it's on Steam now, and I've been playing that game for like 8 years, so I really like it.
That game has a cool like setup and shit. Like when you're in.
The story is so good. It's so good.
I feel like you'd be okay streaming that. I feel like people wouldn't hate that. A lot of people like Star
Well,
Wars, so.
Part of my apprehension is that I enjoy games a lot more if I'm not streaming them. It's nothing
Yeah.
against the people in the chat. It's just my attention is kind of divided. And so that's why I
Ah.
don't stream games that I really, really love because I want to be immersed in them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chat. I'm very, very focused on chat. Like even in your stream, I'm like reading the chat constantly. It's like a tick. So
Stop looking at them. I'm not doing anything. That's my job. Oh.
hi guys.
No, it's okay. I get it. You're a streamer. You look at chat. It's what you do.
Yeah.
It's what you're
Doc
programmed
used to yell
to
at
do.
me, and I'm like, I can't. I have to look at chat.
I used to troll Seventh all the time because I know she was looking at chat, and I would just troll
Mm-hmm.
her. She actually hated me when I started out, and because I would troll her so hard because I knew she was looking at chat, so I was like, I'm gonna focus on her and troll her a little bit. It was really mean now that I think about it. Now we're good friends.
Yeah. Aw, Seventh is the best.
Yeah, she's
I've known
cool.
her for so long.
Tested out on May the 4th. That's literally dark. That's literally a year off, dude. What the fuck?
May
Always
the
look at
4th?
chat. Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
I was in Disneyland on May the 4th. It was amazing. It was so fun.
Well, last year
They
or
had-
this year?
Oh, not this year.
I was like,
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
okay.
And they had like this whole Star Wars thing going on, and like overnight, everything was just Star Wars themed. They just moved everything in. It was awesome. So
Fuck.
cool. I love
Yeah,
Star
Wind
Wars.
Talker. Thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate that.
Backsword.
Gifting to. Did I hear pegging? God damn, Vaxhorn. Thanks for gifting to C. Collins 1544. I appreciate that, man. Nice of you.
Did I resub? Maybe not.
It's you don't. It's fine.
Sub.
Just please. Can you? Yeah,
oh
you're fine.
yeah, let's go.
Just please do the interview. That's fine. Mr. New Vegas asks, "Will you play 2K with Zach? He wants to play it, but is too shy to ask." I've actually been playing a lot of 2K lately because
What? Really?
I bought it for $8 and I was like, "This is kind of fun," and then I could play it like every fucking day for some reason.
It's so hard for me. Okay, this is how I hold my controller when I'm playing.
Wait, do you have it for PC?
No, I have it for PlayStation.
Yeah, we can't play then. So.
Ah, god damn it! It was free. It was free on PlayStation for a while, but I don't play PlayStation basically ever, and so it's very difficult for me. I feel like I should have gotten it on PC.
I would kick your ass. It's so hard.
On PC? No. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
would
I used to
beat
play
your
so
ass
much
at
FIFA though. Oh.
I suck
FIFA
at
was my game. I was really good at FIFA. Well, by Aribeee standards, so basically I was trash. But yeah. And then NBA 2K is very difficult because I, one, know nothing about basketball, and two, can't hold a controller properly and know none of the buttons. So
How do
I
you
have-
hold yours? You hold yours like this?
I hold it like right up to my face. Everyone makes fun of me because they're like, you hold it like a boomer. But I have to be able to see the buttons. And I'm like this.
You hold it like
And,
this? All right, guys, let's go in right now.
I
You
hold
know,
it like that for
I'm
Until
like-
Dawn too. I have all the controls written on this piece of paper.
Oh my fucking god! You know there's a menu for that, right? There's literally a virtual menu that says.
I don't have to pause. This way I can just look down. I'm like, oh, X to pass. Perfect. I remember.
Just remember it in your head, dude. She's prepared. What a gamer. No, she's not. You just literally, dude. You take the controller. You casually sit it down on you, right in front of you, just like you just
Don't
lean
know
back.
anything.
Just lean back and you play, dude. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's a pro
No.
gamer right there. You have a fucking menu.
You know
That you
how
wrote
I
down.
am with games, okay?
Christ, dude. Fucking hell. Jesus fucking Christ.
Good
Next question
questions.
is-
Good questions.
It's all from my Discord so far. Describe your daily routine to people. Like, what do you do on a daily basis? Like, let's do pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Perfect.
Let's do pre-COVID. Yeah, I don't want to do
because right now I just
during
wake
COVID.
up and I cry and then I play games and then I stream. Okay. So pre-COVID, I was working. So I would get up and take a shower or whatever. Let's go when I'm not working. So I would go to the gym at like 9 a.m. I guess. I'd work out for about 2 hours. And then I'd come home and I would make lunch. I like to cook. Surprisingly, I know I talk about like chicken nuggets a lot, but I love cooking, and so I meal prep sometimes. And then I will paint for a little bit. I was really into painting earlier in the year. I kind of dropped off because streaming kind of took off. So I've been doing watercolors, and then what else do I do? I don't know.
Oil, acrylic, or...
I've been doing watercolor mostly only, but I'm kind of dipping into a little more acrylic just because you can do like different stuff with it. I was reading so much before. I was like reading a novel every 3 days. Like we went through Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility like really quick, and I watched all the movies. I don't know. I'm very boring. Okay, so I have nothing exciting to say. But on days that I would work, I'd go to work around like 5 p.m. or so. Actually, maybe a little earlier. And then, so I do catering, and we carry the big trays on our shoulders, and it's like fucking your life flashes before your eyes. If that thing even teeters a little bit, like these meals are maybe like $50 a plate. They're very, very expensive, and like very ritzy people come, and they're everywhere. And if you drop things, they're just like, "Oh, this person's an idiot."
I never. Yeah, no, I work.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
That.
And I'm not very strong, and so carrying them is like, taking your life into your own hands. But that's kind of what I do for work, and they let us eat there, which is great. So I get these $50 meals, and they're only taken out of my paycheck. So
they're taken out of your paycheck?
It's at a reduced price, but yeah, they take them out of the paycheck.
What kind of bullshit is that?
They're really, really good. So,
dude, don't just make friends with the cooks and be like, "Yo, dude, let me get some of the extra."
Oh yeah,
shit.
no, okay. So you're not allowed to take food home, but I always take food home, like every day.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what it is. I bring a huge Tupperware, and they have like saffron rice. I'm like, hell yeah, saffron rice is delicious. I'm like scooping it by hand and putting it into my Tupperware. That's what I eat for like days. Oh yeah. The chefs love me though. I am really like, I pride myself on like being very friendly and upbeat at work, kind of like how I am on stream. And so I have made friends at work, and which that doesn't really happen. I used to be very like shy. And so I had a hard time like making friends with my coworkers, but now it's great because everybody likes me, so I get what I want. Great.
I mean, that's the way to do it, though. It's like be cool with your coworkers, and then they
my boss likes me, and so I get extra hours. Like it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude, that's smart.
It's not hard because I'm just naturally so charming. That sort of thing. Don't look at me like that.
I'm gonna bring up a tweet. Because you mentioned something earlier. Also, before I mention that, what's your favorite movie or TV show? Because you mentioned like serving and stuff like that. I want to know if you've ever seen the show Party Down, where they're caterers.
No, I haven't.
You should see it if you were catered. You'd probably like it a lot, and you'd probably understand a lot of it.
My favorite TV show is Arrested Development, I think.
Wow, you're like my friend Mandy. Okay, I know your personality now. Holy shit.
Do you?
Yeah.
I fucking love that show.
No, you're kind of weird.
Never laughed
just like my friend Mandy.
I am. Well, that's obvious though. Like,
I know your personality to a T now. It's crazy. Like, no, I'm not even joking.
My humor? That's like my humor, just base level.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. What else?
Why did Arrested Development? Like,
I really liked The Office as a kid. Like my dad would watch it, and I would think it was really funny, and then I would watch it by myself, and I'm like, oh, Arrested Development is kind of like that, so I watched it, and yeah, I thought it was really cool because nobody else watched it. I would just watch things on my own. I didn't have a ton of friends in high school, and so I would just do things for me. And so yeah, now it makes me cool because I can say that's my favorite show.
I was gonna say, like, it's a cult classic now. So.
I know.
You're so cool, Ari.
Yeah, it's not The Office. It's like a step up now.
God damn it. So I want to bring up a tweet. It's called "Explain This Tweet." I do it every single time. It's really wholesome. You don't really have bad tweets, but
no, I think I've catered my tweets pretty well.
Yeah, you really have.
Tailored them.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. I
Okay.
usually don't make New Year's resolutions, but this year I'd like to set a goal of myself to read at least 1 or 2 books per month. I love reading and sometimes forget how enriching it is. Would anyone be interested in a part-time book club, like a little thing?
Yeah,
Um,
the book
so
club.
I wanted to talk, because I've never talked to you about reading before, because I
Yeah.
don't know how to read, so it would make a lot of sense that I
Okay.
would bring this topic up. Um, what are your favorite books? Why do you like reading so much? You said you read Pride and Prejudice. Do you...
Yeah, Pride and Prejudice is my favorite right now. I've always loved reading. As a kid, I would like devour books just every day. That's what I would do, just read. Anywhere I went, I would take a book with me and I would just read. I was very antisocial, so I would just be reading books. When I was in kindergarten, they tested me and they're like, "Oh, you're reading at a grade 7 level," and I was like, "Cool." I just kept doing
Kindergarten?
my thing. Yeah, kindergarten, they tested me. I was tested for giftedness a few times, and they're like, "No, you're not gifted. You're just really smart." And what I like to say is I've kind of kept the same
Flex.
intelligence level, like the same smartness through my whole life. So I read at a grade 7 level, but it's good for a kindergartner. Um, but no, I love reading. I really love classics. So any classic novel like Fahrenheit 451,
Oh, wow.
love
Shit.
that one. What was I gonna read recently? Crime and Punishment. I got through like half before I started doing other things. I really want to finish that. Dostoevsky is very good. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna get nerdy though if I start talking about books.
No, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to talk about. Was that because I don't like
Yeah.
I don't read as much anymore as I used to. It's more like articles and shit like that, and just stuff
Yeah.
on digital stuff. But I don't really fuck with books
I
as
read a
much
lot of
anymore. It's
comics as
unfortunate.
well. Yeah. Like
Ooh, like what
I
kind of
read a
comics?
lot of manga and I got back into that too because it's just fun. Like you can just sit down and read however much. It's not like a novel where you can just sit down for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I read a lot of Star Wars comics, a lot of Star Wars novels. Like I want to get into fantasy more because I'm kind of focused on classics, and classics are kind of like I don't know, they're classics, but you know I like fantasy novels as well. So if anyone has any recommendations, love
Backthorn
some.
asked a good question. Do you consider audiobooks reading? Or...
Ooh, I've always said no. I don't
Okay.
like audiobooks because
Mhm.
I personally can't focus. But then I feel bad because some people can't focus on reading, and that's the only way they can like enjoy these stories. And so I've kind of given more ground to that. Like I think audiobooks can count. I would just say like if you can read and you can find time, I think it's really good to read. But that's probably just personal preference.
I mean,
I was
I'm sorry.
that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I recently listened to an audiobook and it was okay. I feel like I didn't take as much from the book as I could have if I read it, but I was on a really long road trip moving back home, so I have to have something to listen to.
Yeah, that
Otherwise I
road trip
die.
would have been
10
road trip.
hours of driving.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it is.
That road trip would have been horrible without the audiobook, though. But I
Always
think,
horrible.
I mean, obviously, when you read and you physically read, it makes you better at reading comprehension and reading
I
shit
feel
out.
smarter
But
when I read. I
yeah,
feel like
I
when
mean,
I'm reading, I can kind of form my ideas easier.
mhm.
But yeah, that
Yeah,
might
it's
just be
no, it's set shit in place.
me.
But I get audiobooks is you become. I think you become a better listener when you do audiobooks. It's like the exact opposite. Like,
I'm a horrible listener. I keep interrupting you.
no, you're fine. This is your interview, so it's not a big deal. Look, I've been interrupted by so many people. I know how to deal with it. So it's
Yeah.
not really. I'm fucking old. Okay, I know how to deal with it by now.
That's true. That's pretty true.
If I want to jump into a sentence, I will jump into a sentence. It's just I just give up most of the time because I don't fucking care. Usually,
What?
I mean I care. Don't get me wrong there. What's your favorite book and least favorite book?
Oh, my least
you've
favorite
read.
book. I can think of books that I haven't liked, but they're not coming to mind. Okay, so I was really excited to read this book called The Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
It's not The Alchemist that's really popular right now. It was like a teen book.
Oh.
It was fucking awful. I really hate, okay, so one thing that I hate about novels is like men who try to do female protagonists but they do it really badly. Like I have nothing against male authors. In fact, I read predominantly male authors, but sometimes they just get these like really, really annoying female characters. I'm very picky about my female protagonists. That's just a weird quirk, though.
That's what a lot of producers do in movies. They get really annoying female characters to offset the guy, to make the guy look better in a movie.
Oh God, that's probably what happens in the books
It's
too.
super
And I
common.
pick up on it, and like I didn't like reading books with female protagonists for a lot of my teenage years because I just couldn't stomach them. Like I wanted them to be like me, and none of them were. But
They don't.
as I got older, I like it a little more. So
I mean, books are definitely the older flavor of like making the woman the like I said, the annoying character or whatever.
Yeah.
And not making them like a strong lead. They're getting better with that shit though in movies and then also books though. They're getting way better just because more women are writing. Obviously, I think.
Well, yeah, a lot of people hated Rey as a character, like from Star Wars. I absolutely love her. So I don't know.
You actually kind of look like Daisy Ridley. So
people have told me that, and honestly, that's like the biggest ego inflator ever. Like
really?
I don't look like her at all, but it's like the biggest compliment.
Kind of do.
Like it is. I love her so much. I love the new Star Wars movies.
Do you like the new Star Wars movies that are like Attack of the Clones or like Phantom Menace?
Okay, I can appreciate the first, like the prequels for what they are. Okay. I don't think I could enjoy them as much now. I watched them as a kid and I loved them, but I watch scenes from them now and I'm like, I'll leave them in the past. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I feel like I could not appreciate them now, and it would probably dampen my appreciation of them if I were to like watch them.
Okay.
With the eye that I have now, but yeah.
Do you own any Star Wars merch at all?
Oh my god. Where is it? I have a little Kylo Ren. This actually was a Kinder Surprise, but I take him with me. The little Kylo Ren. I love Kylo Ren. I have a lot of Star Wars t-shirts. I have Boba Fett, Kylo Ren. I have one that I got from Walmart. It's Luke and Darth Vader, and it's like 8-bit. Lightsaber battling is pretty cool. I don't know. I've got lots of little things.
Who's your
like
favorite
lots of little
Star Wars
trinkets.
character?
It's Rey. It's Rey or Kylo Ren. I know, it's shameless. Everybody hates them. I love them so much.
What about the old series? Who's your favorite?
I always liked Luke, but then now that I'm older, I like Leia a lot. She's like, she was underappreciated when I was younger, but now she's like, can see that she was like a strong character.
I think I was gonna say you learned a lot more in the new series about her being a stronger character from back then, because like you didn't know shit about her. You're just like, oh, she's just a female antagonist or protagonist or whatever, and then like the newer movies revealed, oh wait, she was badass. They were just hiding that shit.
Yeah, and she always was. It's just like she didn't react when people were like, oh, she didn't react properly when Alderaan was like destroyed, and it's like, no, she's just really strong. Like that sort of thing. I don't know.
She's seen some shit, man. This doesn't even matter, dude. She's seen some shit before.
Yeah, no, I love the Clone Wars as well. That's probably one that I could watch again. It's just
the animated one.
It was on TV the other day, and I was like, no, I can't.
I have to stream. Oh no.
The first one. Ugh.
Some shit like that. Do you have any tattoos? And if you do, please describe them. Okay. Do you want any tattoos?
Yes. If I were to get a tattoo, I would probably get my symbol. I had my friend make it for me. My little bee symbol.
Oh, okay.
It's on my business cards and it's on like all my social media. I think I would probably get that. It's just a triangle with a bee in it, but she like hand designed it, and I was so excited about it. So I'd probably get that, or just like a really, really tiny bee, because I am terrified of needles. I actually have to go in and get my blood taken soon again, so I'm super excited, not putting that off at all.
Big bee on your back, like your entire back.
Huge bee, yeah.
Yeah.
A bee.
Why do you like bees so much? Why is that like a thing for you? Why is your name Aribeee? Why is that your Twitch username?
Well, I've always thought bees are cute, but it's actually just my name. That's my username. It's just my name. My first name's Ari. My last name starts with B. So Aribeee. Wow, Aribeee is so creative and cool. But then I was just like, yeah, you know what? Bees are great. So I just adopted that as my thing, and now I love bees. Actually, my brother wants to study bees, so maybe I got him into that. Who knows?
Interesting. Does he want to study what does he want to study specifically about them? That
he's in biology. I guess he wants to find ways of supporting bees, maybe like helping the populations.
Yeah, but super vital to the actual fucking world. A lot of people don't know that for some reason. I don't know why, because they basically harvest all the goddamn food.
They make all the food grow. Actually, a lot of people don't know wasps are huge pollinators as well. I hate wasps.
Really?
Wasps and butterflies are huge pollinators.
Butterflies are chill. Fuck wasps though. I had one sting me below my eye when I was younger. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I might be allergic. There's a high chance that I'm allergic to them, but I haven't gotten tested. So.
Ooh, I hear a cat in the background.
Yeah, they're growling at each other. Come here.
Wasp pollinate? God damn it. Yeah, dude, wasps are horrible too, because when they sting you, they don't die. When bees sting you, they die.
Mm-hmm. And
So
it's
there's
really
like
sad because they only see
something-
you unless they're really scared. Wasps will just be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I don't like the cut of your jib," and then they'll sting you,
True.
and then you die.
Speaking of bees, there's another clip
Oh no.
that I want to bring up on my stream.
Oh no.
Please check my stream.
Okay. I feel like I know which one this is. Oh.
Of course you do. Oh, that leaked. Okay, there we go.
Peel banana, peel, peel banana, peel banana.
Oh God,
peel,
there it
banana,
is.
Chop banana, chop, chop banana, chop banana, chop, chop.
Why isn't she cute?
Mash the bananas.
It's like fourth watch clip of all time.
I know.
Eat the banana, eat the banana.
Back when I was happy, yeah, exactly.
Go bananas, go bananas.
Oh man.
Go bananas, go bananas. Yeah!
I don't even know where that
So-
costume is.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So many questions for you.
All right.
Why?
Actually, this was for a charity.
Oh, okay.
So that I was doing for St. Jude. So
Oh, now I can't make fun of you. Fuck.
I think I raised over $1,000 for that stream. I was so pumped
I saw
because before that,
12,000.
like
I saw 1,265.
for that,
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
I
it
didn't know
was
how.
2,000. It might have been 2,000. It was a
pretty
long
progress.
time ago. But yeah, no, that was very exciting for me. I have done a few charity streams. I haven't done one recently. I've been wanting to. It's just, I don't know. They're a lot of work for me, and like I'd rather just give money because it feels
Yeah.
like I'm taking from other people and then giving in my name, and it's just like, I don't know. Like I don't want them to think that I'm
You're
like.
just a beneficiary, just
Yeah,
fucking
right?
dropping
I'm just
stacks
like,
on
yeah,
people.
it's
Who is this girl? It's like,
2,000.
no, it's like 48,
But yeah.
48 different people dropping stacks. You just use them
Yeah,
as a name.
exactly. And
I
I
get
like
it.
I always will support charity streams. Like I think they're an awesome idea. And I want to do more in the future. It's just it was a lot of work for that one. The bee costume I got from like Party City or whatever, and I was just like, yeah, this is great. I've worn it a few times on stream, and I haven't always done the banana dance.
Mhm.
That was the dance I did that day.
Okay, you did it for charity though, so that,
Yeah,
that's
it was
like
for like
the story behind it.
$100 or something for charity.
That's not bad at all. Shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. Shit.
But it became my top clip, and now it's like my legacy. Me
At least it's a bee and it's
Actually-
not like. Go
No,
ahead,
my
sorry.
top clip is me doing the Tuesday slides. So.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to do that one because it was kind of
That's okay.
sexualized. So it was just like, nah,
Wow. Yeah, well,
nah.
it's just the nature of.
It was a lot of pooper shots, so it was just like, nah.
Well, you know, my butt exists.
I know it
I
exists,
just
but
has to-
like I just didn't want to highlight your ass, okay? Like Barry highlights it every time he comes in, so I was
That's
just like, I'm not
true.
gonna highlight Aries'
It's
ass.
just my legacy now. Very.
Makes no- Hey, yeah,
God.
fat pooper.
Nice
I love
movie.
existing butts, to be honest. Me too, Gandhi. Me too, dude. Cool butt, dude. That's my legacy, apparently. Jane asks, can I slide into the DMs?
Jada's already has.
Oh, okay. Well, moving on. Wet Shrimp asks, what were you like as a kid?
I was really annoying. Like, oh my god.
Describe.
Okay. I've talked about this on stream a little bit. I was very shy, so I mostly just hung around adults and I didn't have a lot of friends my age. So when I went to school, I would just play in the trees. Don't say was, okay?
Yeah, I saw it too. I was like,
It's a different kind of weird and annoying. I would play in the trees. I would try to start fires. I didn't know how. Like, I was never going to start a fire, but I would rub two sticks together for, like, the whole recess. Whole recess.
Wait a minute. You were leading above your grade level? Like,
Yeah.
heavily?
I was, like, the nerdiest kid you could ever experience.
Yeah, it's super
And-
nerdy when you didn't know how to start a fire. So you just rub two sticks together. Anyway,
You're
continue.
not reading how to make fires as, like, a 6-year-old. But I would eat my lunch at recess, and I got bullied for it. Like, physically bullied. This kid would push me down because I ate my lunch during recess. And that's just, like, I don't know.
Seems like a perfect good
Yeah.
time to eat your lunch. I mean,
I know.
there's
It
a
was
lunch
like
period,
because
but-
yeah. Because it was early and not during the lunch period, he decided to bully me. He was like 12 or something and I was 6. It was very weird. My mom had to
What
talk
the
to the principal. Yeah. He had some problems, I guess, but yeah. After that, the bullying was just social bullying, so it's fine. I
Oh,
wasn't
that's
physically
chill, dude.
bullied.
Yeah, dude. As long as you're not getting actually punched or like shoved down, not a big
Yeah.
deal. But as soon as it becomes verbal and mental bullying, not a big deal. You can forget that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's actually the worst
Right?
kind. I forgot
High
all
school
about
was
the.
great.
Wait.
Yeah, no, I was very annoying. I had anxiety as a very small child, so I would like ruminate on children dying in Africa.
Fuck.
So there was a really major famine going on when I was a kid, and my grandpa would watch the news like 24/7. It would always be on, and I would just sit there staring at it, like thinking of these children, these poor children in Africa who were starving, and I would just like think about that when I went to bed. And so I got really, really bad insomnia as like a 10-year-old, and I couldn't sleep because I would think about dying and like what happens after death, and like as a 10-year-old. And so I had to go to therapy, which actually really helped. I don't have insomnia at all anymore, and I think it's probably because I got the like training as a kid, and so I have those strategies that I still use.
Okay.
Not all of them, because like some of them were like worry dragons and like fighting your worry dragons, and my worries are more than dragons now. But yeah,
That's cool though that you got the help when you were younger instead of like into your 40s and then like randomly blowing up on your husband or some shit like that. And then you're like, I don't know what to do or whatever.
A lot of people don't have strategies, and a lot of people do have like insomnia.
Yeah.
But yeah, sleep habits are very, very important to develop. Like your sleep hygiene is incredibly important. People don't realize how important sleep is to your overall health, not just mental, like your physical health.
Physical. Well, you can't. Your muscle. If you try to get muscles and your muscles don't grow, your muscles can't grow unless you sleep a specific amount of time. So.
Hi. Sorry, my cat is wanting attention.
It's okay. Well, this isn't the cat's interview, so please refrain from that cat being. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Wet Shrimp asks, will you lay an egg at 750 subs? You already hit it.
750?
She will delete channel. Hopefully she gets it. What did you... Okay, I'm not going to answer that. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, are you going to lay an egg, I guess? Is what Shrimp is asking.
No, but thank you for asking. When they said that, I was actually genuinely confused. I thought it was like a thing. Turns out it's not a thing. Wow, he just wants my burger. He doesn't even want my attention. He wants my burger.
Oh, well, your cat's
so
hungry.
mean.
Feed your cat. Oh.
He's always hungry.
He had to leave. Oh, yeah, he's on a show. He had to leave. So we won't ask his questions, actually. He's on a show. He had to leave, so I understand. What do you think? What do you actually think of Wet Shrimp? Mr. New
I fucking hate that guy.
Do you actually, like, is that your actual opinion on him?
No. He was different when I first met him. Like, I didn't really understand. I didn't know people lied on the internet, so I did think he was 20. I was confused. I'm like, okay, he just looks fucking old. But yeah, he would like call me at 2 a.m. and I would answer, and I'd just be like, shut up, and then I'd hang up. And that was kind of my perception of him. But he's changed.
He'd call you at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, I don't know. And I would get it. Like, it was on Discord. And I'd answer, because I was like, is someone dying? But no, it was just Wet Shrimp.
What a known weirdo.
Yeah, known weirdo.
I gave that guy my address. He's coming here Saturday. Should I back out and say I don't exist?
Yeah, yes. Oh my god.
Fuck. It's my actual address too. God damn it.
Whoa. A streamer was at my house last night, actually.
Who?
His name is Guy Judge. He's been my good pal for many years.
Nice,
He came over, delivered me some mail.
Is he the partner?
Yeah, he is.
Fucking asshole.
What an asshole. We actually were in a race for a long time because both of us had really good numbers, and we're like, we'll see who gets partnered first. And we both applied.
And
Great. It's really good.
And yes.
That was years ago now. Look at me now.
At least you didn't like bet on. Did you like bet on it or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, we had. It wasn't like for money. It was whoever got partnered first would take the other person out for a really nice dinner.
Oh, that's just like it's just a nice bet.
Yeah, no, it was fun. We went to this really expensive place and I ordered 2 desserts on his dime, so I was happy.
Oh, whoever gets partner first gets to pay. That sucks.
Yeah, it pays for the other person.
Oh, I thought it was the vice versa. So.
Yeah.
Never mind. So you won in that situation then.
Yeah. Like there's no downside.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't lose in that situation at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't have a fucking purple check mark. Who cares?
I don't get any extra unwanted attention. Perfect.
Johnson asks. What?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Johnson asks, what type of starter Pokemon does she choose? Water, fire, or grass type?
Ooh, generally, okay. So I've found that I more often than not choose fire. For first gen, I usually choose Squirtle because I always chose Squirtle as a kid. I played Pokemon since like 4 years old. My God. But yeah, I always chose Squirtle, and then after that, it's like all fire starters basically. Oh, other than Feraligatr, yes. And then after that,
Fur alligator.
Totodile.
Oh, Totodile. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
There you go.
I only know the 151. I was a huge Pokemon fan at 151, and I had a Pokemon themed room, and then I just forgot everything after that.
Oh, I have been a huge Pokemon fan since forever. We used to trade Pokemon cards in school, and I've played hundreds of hours of like each game, and I've completed the Pokedex on like 3 or 4 of the games.
Wait, did you actually play the game? Like, there's an actual there's a Pokemon card
yeah,
game. Did you actually play the
trading card
game?
Yeah, I played
wow.
the TCG for a long, long time.
I just traded the cards and tried to get the most holos
Yeah,
I could.
the shinies, yeah.
Yeah,
We still collect the cards sometimes just for fun.
Damn.
But they have, the TCG is like an online game you can play now, so if anyone's interested in trying it, you can try that. Hashtag not sponsored, but it's fun. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Geo28T asks, what's the most embarrassing school story that you can have? Can be from any grade, he says.
Oh, well, I have like a genuinely embarrassing story that I haven't ever told. Okay, so this is kind of gross, okay? You guys are gonna think it's gross.
You shit your pants.
No, I've actually never shit my pants, unless you can't like toddler. Okay, so I had never been invited to a party because I was a loser, basically. I didn't get invited to parties. And finally, I was just like, hey, can I come to your party? I asked this guy. It's like last couple months of grade 12, and I really, really wanted to say that I had gone to a party. So they reluctantly said yes. Thankfully, my best friend was going, and so I wasn't going to be alone. But I was on my period, and so I go to this party. I'm like, everything is fine. But sometimes as a woman, you kind of underestimate how much bleeding is going to occur. And so I was just chilling, right? I was just sitting on this couch. It was like a suede couch. And I get up and I go and I do something else. And then someone's like, oh my God, is that blood? And my heart just drops. Okay, I've never told this story. This is very embarrassing. This is actually pretty traumatic for me.
You don't have to tell it. That's fine.
No, I wouldn't start telling it unless I was, whatever.
Okay.
So it turns out there was blood on his suede couch. Nobody knew it was from me, except me. It was me. But I was like panicking. I didn't know what to do. I was wearing dark jeans, so you couldn't tell. And so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna chill.
You didn't fix it?
So I fucking watched this guy. He like crouched down on the ground, put his head in his hands, and he's just like, what am I gonna do about this? He was like almost crying because of this problem.
Seltzer water will fix it.
So like half of the house was like trying everything they could to get the stain out. The stain got out, thankfully.
Yeah.
But they were like questioning everyone. They were taking everyone and they were questioning them. They're like, are you on your period right now? And I like ran. I ran away.
But it was you then.
Yeah, well, no. What happened was this other girl had left and they knew she was because this is so stupid. Her tampon string was hanging out. And so
she took the blame? You got away with the what?
She didn't. They were like, maybe. She didn't take the blame. They actually never knew. They questioned me about it at school the next day. I was like, no, I'm not on my period. I think they did know. I think someone told them because I told my friend and she wasn't like that chill. So I think she did tell people. But thankfully they were nice enough that they didn't like say anything to me. But I went home and I basically cried for like a day about it. So
oh my God.
I would rather, as a woman, I would rather die. As a woman who was trying her damnedest to fit in and just be normal, I would rather die than tell anyone that was my blood. Now I'm like, whoopsies.
You asked to go to the party and then you bled. That sucks, dude. That's the worst.
Yeah.
So they never found out it was you, though?
No, they never confronted me. If they found out, I have no idea. But yeah, at that party they also played human darts, so I don't feel too bad about it.
Oh, fuck that group.
Oh, yeah.
fuck
Looking
that
back,
group.
that was the kind of the group that they still have high school parties, or they still go to high school parties. Very greasy, very weird. I have no problem like leaving that in the past. It's just like putting myself in like the mindset of little 18-year-old me. Actually, I think I was 17. Yeah, it wasn't a fun time.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
that's
I kind of found my bearings in university, and I came out of my shell. I found lots of friends, and that's kind of how I am now. I'm a lot different than I was back then. Everyone's like, Aribeee, how could you be weird? And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, just watch.
Just watch me.
Do you hang out with the friends from university still?
Yeah.
Today, okay.
Yeah, a few of them are still my good friends. One of them I was like my best friend. He introduced me to my ex-boyfriend, but he was better friends with my ex than he was with me, so that was my like one friend that I left behind. But yeah, I still see a lot of them, which is fun. Like we were a solid group. We would hang out like every day basically, like past university. So I'm happy. I have friends now. I always talk about not having friends on stream though, because where I live, I don't have any friends. I live like away from here, not in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And so I don't have any friends now. Making friends as an adult is very, very difficult. That's why streaming is great, because I just pretend that I have friends.
You have friends. Stop saying, God, you're just as non-confident as I am sometimes. Holy fuck. Unconfident, not non-confident. That's not a word.
Yeah, I'm not confident usually in anything, but yeah, I just pretend. Fake it till you make it.
God damn it, that's true. Suspicious Tissue asks, great story by the way. Suspicious Tissue asks, if you were just starting out streaming, what would you do differently, keep the same?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's a good question.
I wouldn't start.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, okay, well, that's too honest of an answer. If I were to actually start, I'd probably network more, I guess. I don't really like networking as it is. I like it when it's more organic.
Yeah.
But if you want to start out as a streamer now, you basically have to. If you want to go anywhere. Some people just stream for fun, and that's great. Good for them. But as someone, who kind of likes the business aspect a little bit, it's not necessarily a job, but, I kind of like to have a ladder. I like to see myself as moving up.
You want to set goals. You want to just like
you have goals.
Stagnate in the streaming world, right? You want to like keep going up and then forming different things and doing different things, right?
How do you network? Well, right now I'm doing it. I'm just using this guy.
True. You're using me for clout, totally. I have so much, because you rated me and I only had 20 something people at the time. 100% using me for clout.
Oh, shush. You have a good community. I like your community. They're funny.
Bunch of fucking assholes.
I think, finding like Doc's, Doc found me, but I kind of got involved in that, and that was like the most networking I've ever done, basically. And that's kind of what jump-started everything. Okay. But meeting people in person, I mean, you can't do that now. I think I would probably, if I were just starting, I would go to events and I'd meet more people there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's hard to say. I think if I were to have a regret about streaming, I would have tried a bit harder when I actually had the numbers, because I was so focused on partnership. I never applied. I had great numbers when I first started, because I was streaming a smaller game and I was quite popular in it. But at that time, they said you needed to have 400 concurrents to get partnered. And I'm like, I'll never reach that. Yeah, that was in the actual thing, the sheet. And so I'm like, I'm not even close. So I never applied. And I think that's one of my biggest regrets, was never applying and just putting myself out there.
That's a lot of people to have at one moment, though. That's stupid.
Yeah. And most of the people I knew who were partnered didn't have that. And people who were getting partnered didn't have that. But it didn't occur to me at the time that maybe I had a shot. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
That's way too many people, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It was this weird standards that they didn't actually follow. But now they kind of do, I guess.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They say you only need 75 people to 75 viewers to do this.
Sometimes they'll just randomly be like, no, you don't fit. And I'll be like, why? I don't know, just cause. That's what I'm worried about.
I've seen people with fucking 50,000 followers and 800 average, and then they don't get partnered because they don't have subs, or like it's like
Yeah.
they don't say it, but they're like, oh, you don't have subs. Like it's just,
Another thing is consistency. You need to be consistent with your schedule, which is a new thing that they didn't really talk about before. Like even if you're streaming the amount of time they require, it's like you have to be consistent. And if you're taking like breaks and stuff, they want to know that you're like you're secure, you know, like you're gonna be a streamer for a while. So
do you think, just talking about partnership, do you think that once you get partnership, you should like still have to stream the same amount of time? Because like a lot of people get partnership and then they just kind of stop streaming. And
yeah, I think getting partner for the sake of partner, you're missing the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You should be doing it because, like, this is idealistic, but you should be doing it because your heart is in it. Like, I don't know. Getting it for the sake of getting it, like, why? There's not really that much difference. For me, it's like just the next step. Like, I've been streaming for 5 years, and it's kind of like the goal I've set for myself. Even if there isn't that much difference, like, it is something that people work towards. And so that's kind of, you know, a goal for me. But yeah. I don't know. I lost my train of thought because Scarfo just asked me if I've tried arson and threatening.
Have you? Huh.
No! No, not yet.
Also, gambling is a category, but they don't like when you do it. Yeah, I noticed that, Dark, that Joe was doing that. Joe was gambling, and they're like, oh, he can't get partnership. And I was like, why the fuck is that? And then so I
because
looked up
I
on it.
think they try to foster more wholesome content for their partners, and gambling isn't seen as wholesome. And, like, I understand. I worked in a casino, and it fucking sucked.
Isn't it funny how all the wholesome people have scandals about them usually, one way or the other?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Eventually.
People you wouldn't even imagine. Like, I know things about streamers, like big streamers, that, you know, you guys wouldn't believe it, but, you know, people are people, right? They'll make mistakes like people. And so don't idolize people too much. Except for me, of course. I'm basically flawless. So.
What? God damn it. Ari, why do I keep doing that? I've done that for like months now. Holy fuck.
I respond to anything at this point.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry. What's something you could teach me on stream right now?
Like a skill?
Skill. You could teach me a language, or you could teach me, I don't know, how to...
Oh my god.
You could teach me, exercise. Please, God, don't do that.
Squat form! Yeah! Ooh. What could I teach Zach about working out?
Stupid ass. Get up.
He's getting up? Oh, sit down. I don't know. What have I done? Teach him French? Je ne parle pas le français. Like, I don't really speak that well. Squat form.
Fat.
I can teach you a lunge form. There's a huge clip of me doing a lunge.
Dude, I fucking hate lunges.
Actually, I'm in shorts, so I'm not gonna do it. Because, like, I hate my legs. But, okay, let's see. What can I teach him?
Teach me how to eat, like, cookies or something? Or...
Teach you how to eat cookies? You think I'm good at that?
I just got some cookies. Ooh,
what am I good at?
Zach is overweight. Anything is good? Yeah, true. I'm overweight right now. I need to work out.
Well, is this what we're leaning towards? Like working out?
No, I don't want to work out. Can we not do that? Zach is beautiful.
Zach is beautiful. I'll teach him how to love himself. I don't know. Teach him how to eat Being Boozled. You should do that.
That's
Actually,
gonna be very...
you could teach me how to do the Satan's toe because I bought that shit. I'm scared.
Don't swish it around your mouth a lot. Keep it in one place. Don't go back and forth and back and forth or back and forth. You're gonna end up fucking yourself if you do that. Like you're gonna take it out immediately.
I tried the bomb hot sauce and that was enough. I was like panicking.
Sucks.
I was panicking. I put one drop.
My recommendation is try not to swallow it because it's gonna be worse in your stomach for the lollipop.
And your butt.
The hot sauce doesn't really do anything to my butt personally, but maybe your butt's different. I don't really have butt problems for hot stuff.
Wow. You don't eat hot stuff enough.
I guess not.
The one day I had the Korean spicy noodles, like the really spicy ones. And then I tried to bomb the same day. And it was
really...
I'm trying to get used to them because I'm really scared of Satan's toe.
When do you have to do it?
I haven't decided yet. I wanted to do it when I was home, but yeah. I don't like this.
I would personally don't swallow anything. Just let the you know how my saliva was just dripping out of my mouth. I kind of just let the saliva do its thing.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be really bad, but it's gonna be worse when it's in your stomach. Think of how you felt with the bomb.
Watch me.
I mean, they're gonna clip it. They're gonna watch you, but like it's either it goes down your throat or sounds weird in a weird context. Either it goes down your throat or you spit it
swallow.
out.
Yeah. I can
No,
teach Zach.
Actually, Scarfo asked me, what, you can teach me how to suck a dick?
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said I could teach you how to swallow. My goodness.
I know how to swallow, dude. You know, oh, I'm not gonna say that.
Wait, you're gonna teach me how to suck a dick? Like, I don't know.
No, I was just gonna say girls also have a mucus, like guys, on their vaginal area. A mucus? Jesus Christ.
What?
Cum.
Oh.
Girls also have that.
I'm a virgin. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly, this is really weird.
Okay, don't teach me. Don't teach me anything on stream. That's fine. If you could meet someone dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Dead or alive. Adam Driver, because he's hot. I don't know. If I
Really?
had to meet
Adam
someone...
Driver's hot?
Did I tell you who my favorite Star Wars character was?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't think it was a hot thing.
I don't know if there is a
hot.
hotter guy in Hollywood right now than Adam Driver. I love him.
Clooney, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, fuck no. Okay, unless you're talking about young Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
Adam
Jack
Driver.
Nicholson now, honestly. It's kind of gross.
Oh my god.
Adam Driver is a fucking weirdo, said Jay Nats.
Okay, let's think of a non-horny one though. I'm trying to be interesting here. People are gonna think I'm interesting.
I feel like that kind of went out the window a long time ago.
God damn it.
Honestly.
Wait, like 5 years ago when I first debuted, they're like, oh.
Yeah, you know when you...
Kitty watching.
Gandhi?
Gandhi. I meet him in Civ 5. Like, I don't need to see him in real life.
Jesus Christ, Civ 5.
I've played so much Civ 5 in my life, dude.
You are a true nerd. It's
I would
crazy.
meet Jesus. Cause
I think that would actually be
guy's
cool. Legit, I legit think that would be cool. Like, why do so many
Yeah.
people praise this fucker? And then you could go back and be like,
be
he's
like,
not even that chill, bro.
well, maybe, you know, we could see if he was chill. I think it's pretty cool.
I think that'd be a great choice, honestly. It's Jesus.
Yeah.
but
Actually,
that's
maybe
just
I'd be
mine.
disappointed. Maybe I wouldn't. But, you know, Jesus. I'd say that.
Jesus? Alright. Jesus would always be building house and shit. And he'd be like, yo, you want to get some
Yeah,
wine?
he's a cool carpenter dude.
Yeah.
Teach me to... I could teach you how to paint, but I couldn't do it on stream. Do I have any art?
We can do a painting stream. I've done it before. I've done terribly.
A cool painting stream? That'd be
No,
fun.
I'm serious. I've done it before.
I haven't shown
with,
this to my Patreon patrons yet, but oh, you can't even see it. God damn it. Anyway, I drew this lady.
Just turn the light off, literally. You'll be able to see it.
Oh, maybe
it's
I could.
It's just blown out. That's all it is. You just turn the light off.
Oh, let's see.
You'll be able to see it, like, instantly.
Eh,
MC Hammer, I Want to Dance.
Can't reach it. Oh, wow, that really helps.
I mean, it's...
Anyway, that's my art, guys. It's a white piece of paper. It
cool.
looks really good. You couldn't
Okay.
see my butt, could you?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry.
We can do a future painting stream if you want to. I've done it before.
That'd
I'm
be
really bad
fun.
at it
I
though,
love art.
so you can teach me or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm legitimately bad.
I
Oh, there we
do.
go. That's better.
Oh, God, it looks so washed out. Anyway, this
Well,
is
it's
my
white
Star Wars
background.
character.
White balance.
This was, these were from references, and this was my Sith
That's your Sith?
from Star Wars. Yeah, she's my.
I mean, it's better than my
Star
drawings.
Wars, the
Like,
Old Republic character.
it's better than my drawings. I can't shit on you. So
You can't really tell. Anyway,
I wish I could, but I can't shit on you.
I've been
Patreon,
working on
bitch?
people because they're hard.
People aren't easy to draw at all.
No, it's very difficult.
Yeah. I agree.
Patreon.
Yo, this is kind of nice. Thanks, Infinity.
Aw.
Mr. New Vegas. Okay, never mind. That was just a question about Popeye's chicken or KFC, asks OG Owens.
Huh?
OG Owens asked, do you like Popeye's chicken or
Oh.
KFC more?
Oh, I thought that was the question.
That was the question.
Popeyes, definitely. KFC's garbage in Canada. I don't know if you've tried it, but
I didn't.
KFC in Canada is literal trash. Popeyes has only just come to Canada, so it's great. It tastes like the Popeyes in the States.
Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome
Yeah, it's so good. My God.
over KFC. Except for popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken will forever live in my heart. KFC. So,
Popcorn chicken from KFC is good. That's true.
Little Nicky. Arcady got that reference. Thank you. Keg Control asks, why not Keg? Ask that, Zach. Keg Control, if you want to be interviewed, I don't want to interview. I'm just going to be straight up with you.
No. I think he's asking because I've always rejected him every time. You remember? Okay, you weren't there, but he sang a love song to me on his stream.
Don't remember that.
And I'm like, you are considerably younger than me, and this is weird. So,
Yeah,
That's why not cake. If that's what it's in reference to, if it's the interview, then yeah, cake. You already have your answer. They're both no.
Okay. Well, if it was the other question, I don't interview people who want to be interviewed. I interview people who I want to interview. So
That's
stop
why I'm here
asking,
because I
Kay.
absolutely did not want to be here.
I mean, I know you did kind of did. You just didn't ask me, but I expressed interest that I wanted to interview
know
you
what?
for. So
That's slander, I think. So I resent that accusation.
Scarfo's. I've never reached out to Scarfo, but I eventually want to interview him because I think he's interesting. But it's
What gave you that impression? Jesus.
a very interesting guy.
Scarf, are you interesting? Is he still
Extremely
here? Oh, he is still here. Oh,
It's just
jeez.
it's timing. It's not necessarily like how many followers you have or how much money you make on Twitch or if you're partner or not. It's just like timing on
No,
like,
no, I
when
get that. No,
when I think someone should be interviewed. Like I haven't interviewed.
I was
Bob Diggity
surprised
yet.
you asked me actually, because
Yeah.
I'm not interesting at all.
You're interesting. You wouldn't foster an audience in some sort of way if people didn't think you were interesting. So,
Well,
but I also think people
Yeah,
with
I
no
don't know.
audience are interesting too. It just depends on who they
Yeah.
are. So,
Scarfo
or what
is
they're doing.
okay. I want to know about Okra's name change.
I fucking hate his name change, Okra. Can you change back? I really liked Okra. a
I
lot.
like Okra.
Fucking hate bro.
I liked when you said Oscar, Quincy, radio.
Quincy. I can't do that because I'm not Middle Eastern at all. So that was technically
Yeah,
a
that was
microaggression.
awful. I do
Technically,
not
I'm
associate with Zach.
Don't cancel me, please. I'm just starting. Okay. One meal you could eat for the rest of your life. What would it be and
Pasta.
why? I knew you'd say pasta because you're Italian.
That's easy, baby.
What
If
kind of
I
pasta,
wouldn't say, oh my god, my brother made a fresh pesto yesterday. Holy shit! Could eat that every day of my goddamn life. It was the spirals, and it was pesto. Oh. Or fettuccine alfredo. One of the two. There's actually this place in Vancouver. The pasta plates are this big. They're like huge. You can only eat like maybe an eighth of the whole thing. And they have this really amazing so it's called salmone affumicato, and it's like this fresh salmon with like a nice cream sauce. Oh fuck yeah, I'd eat that.
Sounds
I'm
pretty good.
supposed to go there this week, but
Any vegetables with that as well, or is it just
No.
like all? No.
do I look like I eat vegetables? No, God.
Yeah, you do.
I don't eat enough.
You
That's
look-
why I'm anemic.
You look,
Severely anemic because I don't eat vegetables.
you look like a lady who shops at Whole Foods.
That's good. I'm glad I'm fostering that image because I have a horrible diet.
Chicken nuggets will fucking do that, honestly. Maybe I'm anemic. Holy fuck.
Are you like really tired all the time? You look pale.
Oh my god. I mean, my diet has been really shit for like the last year and a half because of
Yeah.
Twitch. Oh
Do you
my
bleed
god.
a lot on your period?
I do!
Oh my god! Guys, he's
Fuck.
anemic. I'm a doctor. I can diagnose you.
Damn it, dude.
Also,
fuck.
vitamin D. Actually, Wet Shrimp was the one who said that to me, and I was like, "Wet Shrimp, shut up! You don't know anything." But vitamin D deficiency can also contribute to fatigue. So
Yeah,
I've
I
been
go
taking
outside a
vitamin
lot.
D. Going outside sometimes is enough. I thought it was, and then my
No, I
friends
don't.
are med students, and they're like, "No, it's not going to be enough. You need to either get it from food or supplements." And supplements, of course, are going to be your second choice. Like you should be getting your nutrients from food first. And I found that out recently. Like I've been taking iron supplements for so long, and I'm like, why am I still so anemic? And they're like, yeah, because iron supplements don't really do anything, but still
Oh,
take
so
them,
you've
I
been
guess.
spending money on iron supplements and not getting any
so much
benefits.
money, and it's like, no, you should just be eating chicken liver.
Ew.
dummy.
Gross. You could put that on a pizza and eat it, and then someone will pay you to do that.
Cat food.
Still don't regret it at
I
all.
was
I don't
gonna
regret
do.
it at all.
I was gonna eat. You said you regret it. I was gonna eat the cat food.
Wait, did you do it on your stream? I never caught that.
No, somebody paid to take it off.
Oh, lucky. Son of a
I know. I was so lucky. I didn't think they would.
Zach, you're just depressed. Very true, Scarfo.
Oh.
Next question. It's okay. Eventually, I'll get over it. Never.
No. Jesus.
Geo28TS. If you're a WWE wrestler, what would be your entrance song? What would your entrance song be?
Oh my god.
You know how Stone Cold walks out and it's like.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
I don't know
you-
Stone Cold's anymore. I only know, like, I used to watch, like, when I was a kid, I would watch that every day with my dad. It
Avid
would
wrestling
probably be something like AC/DC. Probably, I don't know.
Back in Black.
Yeah, like that's the first one that comes to mind, but that's too basic for me.
Highway to Hell.
Hell's Bells. I don't know.
Big Balls.
Big balls. Let's Oh, yeah!
That'd be the weirdest shit if I saw a
Wow.
girl, a WWE
Yes.
wrestler, come out with big balls or something. I have big balls. You have big balls. Like,
It's just
that'd be the weirdest
worst.
shit ever.
No hype whatsoever, but there I am. Oh, yes. That's good.
I mean, you'd probably get a lot of memes though, when people online like questioning sexuality. If it was like,
yeah.
I have big balls. People would be like, does she have balls? Does she not have balls? I gotta find out, dude.
No, like, that's true. But they're metaphorical balls. So.
But then you could get a whole bunch of merch that's like centered around your balls or not having balls. That'd be a really controversial character. You'd probably get on the news a lot, actually.
Yeah,
You know, think about
probably.
it.
They'd be like, oh, Aribeee is this and that phobe, so...
Would that be your wrestling name's Aribeee?
Hey, genuinely, though, I respond to Aribeee, like, 100% of the time, and I don't respond to my real name at all anymore. It's just, like, my good friends will call me Aribeee. Like, my parents call me Aribeee. It's
Damn.
very weird. They were doing it as a joke mostly, but now it's just my name.
Oh,
so
wow.
weird.
Shit, it's actually real now. Aribeee has the coolest butt of them all. God damn it. Cash Cowboy
Wow,
says
thank
that.
you. And I work on it on stream, just because I can.
I didn't say that. That was Cash Cowboy. Ask.
You think I'm not reading your chat too?
I know you are. Jesus, Scarfa. Ask Ari if I should start a new colony because I'm ADD as fuck and should. Hold on. Arcady asks. Ask Ari if I should start a new colony because I'm ADD as fuck and what should the theme be?
How old's your current one? I don't know. I have one going, and I think they changed it now. Okay, we're talking about RimWorld, by the way. They changed it so you don't get as many new colonists coming in, or something. I don't know. I should get mods. You should get the bug one, where you can have bug people. I think you sent that to me though. Anyway.
I didn't send anything.
No, sorry, Arcady did.
Oh.
Yeah, get a bug colony. That would be fun.
Yeah, it seems so. I told you that one. Huh, okay.
You did tell me that. He told me all the good mods, though. I haven't modded it for a while. That's a game that I really like, by the way.
What's RimWorld?
It's exactly what it sounds like. No, it's not. It's not nothing to do with rimming. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's all
that's
I thought
what
was
I
rim
wanted you to
jobs.
say. No, it's like a colony management sim, so very like micromanagement stuff. It's kind of complicated, so I never thought that I would like it, but it's so fun.
I thought you were gonna say it's complicated and I wouldn't understand because I'm stupid or something.
That too. That's kind of what I was trying to infer, but I wouldn't say it in so many words. The death rate is higher. Yeah, it is. I headshot like 4 people today. Anyway, it's fun.
RimWorld sounds really cool, actually. You get to rim people. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, there's aspects of that. You can mod the shit out of it too. So if you guys, check it out. It's pretty cool.
Is it free?
Dwarf Fortress, yeah, if you've heard. It's not free. If you've heard of Dwarf Fortress, though, it's kind of like that, except it's a little easier.
Damn, you're such a hella nerd. That's crazy.
Yeah, people don't believe me when I say I'm a nerd. This is basically my only hobby.
This is definitely, I almost said definitely. This is definitely confirming that you are top nerd. Like, no joke.
Ask me stuff about Star Wars. Like, I am a nerd. Actually, don't ask me stuff about Star Wars, because I don't do trivia very well.
You're literally coming on Trivia Sunday.
Don't ask. Well, actually, if you ask Star Wars things, maybe I'll be able to get it.
I don't think I have a Star Wars category this time, but sorry.
This time?
Yeah, what a nerd. True, James. I agree.
Set my nerds, yeah, I would set my Sims on fire. I used to do that.
That's just fun. Everyone does that. Who is the most intelligent person you know and why?
Oh, okay, well, I know a lot of people in med school. I'm actually friends with a couple doctors for like no reason. And they are like beyond intelligent. Like they will just know things. Like I'll be like asking them like the specific, they'll know the scientific name for things and just like list them off the top of their head. Or they're like, I don't know. They don't diagnose you with things, but they have ideas of what everything is, like a list. I don't know. They just pull them out of the top of their head. I really admire those people. I wanted to be a doctor for so long. Like most of my life, I was like, yeah, I want to go to med school. I want to be a doctor. Mm-hmm. I just don't have the like mental fortitude to like do what they do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think they're really smart, but that's like book smart.
Is that what you wanted to be when you grew up? Was a doctor? Or?
I wanted to be a surgeon for like most of my life.
Fuck, like a surgeon for what specifically?
I just wanted to do gen surg, but It didn't pan out, obviously, because here I am. I don't think I would be a good doctor regardless, because I don't like gore or like blood anymore. I used to be okay with it, but I don't know. I can't put up with it now.
Do you know what changed? Why that kind of changed, or was there something?
I don't know. No, there was no like
that made that change.
There was no event. I got more anxious, I guess, around like death, and so I think that kind of maybe altered it in a way.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
And then what else did I want to be? I wanted to be a counselor for a long time. I have a psych degree. I took honors psych, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a marriage and family counselor. And that's what I was going to do in university. And then by my 4th year, I was like, fuck this. I don't want to help anybody. What actually happened was when I first started streaming, I was really like, hey guys, if you're having problems, like feel free to talk to me about it. Not in like any official way. I wasn't like trying to be their therapist. I was just like trying to be a friend.
Yeah.
But they would be like, oh, but she has a psych degree. So I'll just be like, yeah, I'm clinically depressed and I'm going to do something about it. And I'm like, but not in a good way. And I'm like, Jesus, I did not know how to deal with it. I had no one to talk to about it. And so that was just like a huge burden on me. And I realized that like these people, you know, they were coming to me because they wanted someone to talk to, and that's fine. But I didn't think that I could ever like do that in the long term, just because like, I don't know, when you're a therapist, like you have to expect that things aren't going to change. You just have to be there to listen to people. And oftentimes like they aren't going to make any positive changes. And that's like the sad truth of it. And yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that for a long time because I get frustrated when I don't see results. So
yeah. that's a very long-term career in terms of just providing there's no instantaneous results with that ever.
You have to be okay with just being there for people.
Yeah.
And not really like helping them get through that. I'm more of a helper. I like to you know, see results and like, you know, help my friends get over things. And so yeah, that would be really difficult. And you kind of have to just be okay with getting money for that. I don't know.
I always had a weird thing about like going to the psychologist or whatever, just because it's weird that you're paying someone to talk about your problems, but you're
paying
also
someone to care about you.
Yeah,
you know?
but you're also
it was
just like,
always
shouldn't
weird.
I have a friend like that? But then it's just like, oh, you don't want to be a burden to your friend at the same time, but like that's kind of what friends are for. It's just like a weird.
I've always been like a huge proponent of therapy. I still think it's an awesome thing. Like if you don't have someone to talk to, yeah, absolutely. Some people go in with really high expectations though, and you have to remember that therapists are people. I'm kind of bad for that. Like I go in expecting her to just like read my mind and know exactly what I want. I say her because my last 2 therapists were women. So I would go in to therapy and I want her to help me with my procrastination because this was like during school, and she'd be like focusing on my relationships and I didn't really want that. But like, you know, every therapist kind of has a specialty and they want to like, if they hear of a problem, they'll like kind of hone in on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're going to therapy, one tip is like be upfront with what you want to change. And like, if you find that you're kind of straying, like you can help get back on track as well. But yeah, people go in with too high of expectations, I think.
It's definitely better to have been there as well, like what you're saying, and it's better to just go in and bullet point like I want this, instead of going in like and just letting them ask questions, because they'll pinpoint something else like you're saying. Exactly. Like they'll be like, oh, you're talking about your dad? You have problems with your dad, and then just be like, fuck, dude, that's not what I want.
Yeah, they want the therapist to uncover what's wrong with them. And that's not always going to be, like, they aren't really there for that. It's kind of like you go in with a problem and they'll help you through that sort of thing by giving you the strategies to help yourself. And like, I don't know.
Yeah, Scarfophobia for individualist responsibility for personal growth and autonomy.
Yeah, there's always a responsibility on the person. You're not going to go there and just like place your problems on someone else. They'll help you help yourself. That's basically what it is.
They can't make you change it, pretty much. You have to do
exactly.
yourself in the very end.
And oftentimes people don't want to change. And so that's why I didn't want to do therapy, because most people that go into therapy are there because somebody else told them that they should be there. And they're like, I don't want to change anything about myself. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's also harder after 25, I believe. I think after, because like your brain fully develops and you're just like, No, it's after 30. It's one of those ages, 25 or 30, where you just
Your
like
brain
that's
finishes developing. You start
25.
getting like crystallization, I guess, when you're a little bit older.
Yeah,
But
so it's
yeah.
just like you're kind of set with what you want to do, and it's way harder to change. Same as like working out and like eating right and dieting and shit like that. If you do it at a young age, it's way easier to like form those
Yeah, you have
habits.
to make habits.
Yeah.
And like without getting too psychological, like cognitive behavioral therapy can actually really help people. It's just about retraining your brain, basically. You just have to make it a habit of like thinking a certain way. If you think negatively all the time and you're like not actively trying to not think negatively, like you're gonna just continue to think negatively. And it's like, oh, why am I so sad? It's like, oh, because you're thinking and seeing all this media that's negative and like you're encouraging that. So yeah, I don't know.
I gotta get better at that. I do that.
Oh, same. I'm always on Twitter, and Twitter is an absolute cesspool. I've always hated it, and yet I find myself on it like every day. So
Even if you have someone to talk to, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person is equipped to handle the problems you unload on them. Yeah, that's like I find that with a lot of people. If you talk to like a friend, they're just like, oh well, you can do this and this and this. Like you talk to a parent, they're just like, oh yeah, well you'll just get through it. I don't know if you ever had like a parent tell you that because they don't know how to deal with the situation. So they just go, you'll totally just get through it. It's okay. Like just keep chugging. You're just like, well, I just wanted someone to listen, essentially. So.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, like my family went through a lot. My mom had cancer.
Shit.
And like a lot of other stuff was happening at the time, and so I didn't really know what to do with myself. I didn't want to burden my poor parents, so I had to think of strategies. Like I had to come up with strategies on my own, and that's not ideal. If I had someone to talk to, it would have been so much better. And I did have a therapist. She just wasn't like, I don't know, the best. I think because she was like the free one. She was the counselor you get at school when you're like having problems.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't the best, but yeah, if you have someone to talk to that is a professional, absolutely make use of that. I think that's very beneficial, even if they're not the best. Like, as a child, like you can't really carry that with you. Like I was so depressed as like a 15-year-old, and I didn't know what depression even was, and so it was a hard time. So yeah. Yeah, I think it was 26 for crystallization, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember much from my psych degree. Everyone asks me questions. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, dude. Just look up the chart or whatever, bro. Fuck it.
Scarpo asked what my research was on because I did research at one point, and I don't remember anything. I remember my title.
Go back just go back in your file, whatever. Like.
Yeah, the files that are definitely still around somewhere.
You don't have all your five? All my five. I have every
I switched PCs, so I gave my old one to my family. It might still be on there. I don't know.
It's probably embedded somewhere, honestly.
Yeah. Hopefully.
What is one of your biggest fears?
Death. It's not fun though, so I'll say the ocean. The ocean is so
death
scary.
No, death is fun. Why is death?
I've had death anxiety for as long as I can remember. It just is like something that I kind of dwell on, and like I've made peace with it now. I still just say that because it's still like a fear of mine, but like I have had anxiety of like my close family members dying since I was a kid. I would start to cry at school if my mom didn't pick me up on time because I thought she died. So that's been a big one for me, like just literally. It's probably the most common, I guess, but then the ocean is like my fun one because I can't play games like Subnautica without getting like severely nauseous because I'm so scared of the ocean. I love Subnautica, I love it, but I get so scared that I start to cry.
In a game, you get scared of the ocean? Wow,
yeah.
Holy fuck!
Subnautica does such a good job of it that I am just like overwhelmed sometimes. Yeah.
So you would never fuck with VR like in the ocean ever?
Have you heard of the Blue? It's this little like it's supposed to showcase the graphics. It's like $10 on Steam, and you basically just sit there and like a whale comes by and I just start screaming. Yeah, it's so scary.
I took the VR experience. Well, okay, no, my coworkers did the Blue. Team building exercise. We did the VR thing. They did the Blue. We did the Indiana Jones.
Like, cool. One. Yeah.
And it was very.
Yeah, it's
it was cool, but it was just like,
it's awesome for me because it's like actually being in the ocean, so that's like sheer terror. But yeah, it wouldn't be like that because the ocean would be much darker.
Yeah, and a lot scarier too. And
A lot
of
scary.
things. A lot of things. Giant fucking squids are horrifying. The ocean is the best thing
Yeah.
ever. The ocean is mysterious to do. The ocean. I would love to see more of the ocean explored. Like if we could eventually get the tools.
If I could
to
just
explore
shine
the
like a
ocean.
huge light and I could see everything, then yeah, cool.
Yeah, sure. We can just
But-
pull the sun down by a rope and then just bring that shit in,
Yeah.
right?
But I really like to think of like I love like cryptozoology and I love like sea monsters and shit. So I always think that there's big sea monsters at the bottom.
What is cryptozoology? I actually
It's
don't know
like
what it is.
Bigfoot and
Oh.
like aliens that have come to Earth.
The ultra strange, the unidentified.
Yeah, I believe in it just for fun. I think deep down I don't actually believe in that stuff, but I don't know. It's just more fun to think like, ooh, there's mysterious things that we have no idea about, and they're out there somewhere. I don't know.
So
I
do
like
you,
that.
Do you don't believe in aliens, or you don't believe in any like?
Oh,
ghosts or anything
aliens,
like that?
absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
just don't know if they've been to Earth.
Yeah, totally.
I hope so,
They've
because
been fucking chilling.
I played Mass Effect and that shit was cool.
Q. That's so
Ew,
cute.
I like boning aliens. What's wrong with
What the
that?
Fuck. I
Did
like
we
boning.
talk about this?
No, we did. It's just every
Oh.
time I hear you say you like boning aliens, it's weird.
I don't know. They're kind of cool. Yeah.
Can I use that as a sound clip when someone subs me? I like boning aliens.
Yeah. Give me one of those random ones. I like to throw random ones that are just like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna use that, but
I will. It's my own
Maybe.
clip, so maybe we'll see.
do it. Yeah, someone clip it and then send it to Ari. And she'll fucking use. I like to bone aliens. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. This is my thing. Yeah.
It's your thing to bone aliens. God damn it.
My thing is romance games. Actually, if it has romance in it, I will play it. So.
Did you finish Super Seducer?
I hate that game. That's not the same. That's not romance.
What's a romance game then? What are you talking about?
Mass Effect,
It's not a
Dragon
romance
Age. I have hundreds of hours in both of them. I've played them through so many times. Oh, I'm currently playing through. It's called Greedfall. It's like very unpolished, but it's pretty cool because it has romance. You can kiss.
game? You can kiss in the game?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hot.
It's hot.
It's pretty fucking hot.
Witcher 3 has romance, but yeah. I cosplayed as Yennefer once.
Yennefer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who she is. Yeah,
The
Evelyn.
dark-haired one. The
Told
only
me
one that I
about
could
her before.
cosplay.
I was gonna say that you can't really cosplay the other ones, can you? There's not
Uh-uh.
like I don't know much about The Witcher, but like I've seen Yennefer and.
And I'm very low
Yennefer.
effort, so my mom actually made most of my cosplay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I wasn't about to put a wig on.
Oh god. Ari, name 3 things you think about every single day.
Oh, food.
Okay.
Video games, literally. I think I actually have an addiction.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool
One
to
that
be
you
addicted
wouldn't
to things.
expect. Let's see.
I mean, it's 3 things you think of immediately.
The crushing reality of not being able to have a house. No,
what?
actually, when I think about every day,
Really?
yeah, no, I don't want to rent a condo for my whole life. I want a like house with property, but that's not going to happen. And that's horrible. Like I think that's awful.
Why is that not gonna happen?
Well, I don't know
Why
because I
don't
don't
you
have a
think-
lot of money.
Well,
Maybe it will, but it won't be until I'm like old and I want that,
you want it like mid. You want
Wow.
it in your 30s.
I want to raise my family as I was raised. I was raised on a farm, as you can tell. No, I was raised on a farm, and I think that was really enriching for me, even though I'm fucking weird. But I think overall, I'd like to raise my children in a similar situation and maybe like have a cow. But I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Go into the farm a little bit. Like, what was on the farm? Why did you have a farm? Like, what was like
My
your dad and mom's job and all that?
my grandpa bought property. A lot of Italians bought property here, I think, and so
Okay.
they just had crops. There was no animals, except for like cats, and we just had crops and big piece of land. I would get to explore everywhere and just like do weird loner kid shit on the farm all day.
Like, rub 2 sticks together.
Yeah, right. I would just pretend that I was Pokemon and run through the trees. There was no cows. I do want to have chickens.
You would pretend you're Pokemon.
Yeah, my brother and I. My brother is a lot younger than me. He's 4 years younger, but I would always hang out with him because I'm weird.
Are you guys close?
We are now. We used to fight a lot, like I never thought we would get along, but now like he's one of my closest friends.
Nice,
He's really
dude.
sad that I'm moving back home.
No,
He
yeah, you're
asks
moving.
me every day. He's like, "When are you leaving?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be leaving like in a couple of days." He's like, "No, no." I'm just like, "Oh,
Have him pay your rent and he'll stay, or you'll stay.
yeah." I like being needed.
Yeah, just have him pay the rent and he'll stay. That's the
Yeah.
logical solution to this, Harry.
Yeah, he's a lot cooler than me. Like he's actually well adjusted and has lots of friends. So
Wait,
I'm proud.
Do you live with him right now? Is that like
Right now I'm at home. Yeah, I'm with my parents.
Okay, cool.
Which is its own thing. Like I don't really like mooching off my parents, but I love being home. Like I'm very, very close to my family, and so it's nice to be here.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Honestly, you can't
Yeah, like I came down here for Easter, but then COVID became a thing. So I was just like, I'll just stay here because I have people that I can see, and I won't be fucking alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wears shorts. Yeah, he's been on my stream a couple times.
He wears shorts. What the fuck?
He wears very short shorts because he likes European fashion.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of
Nice.
like that sort of thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
What do you find the most attractive in a potential partner?
Probably sense of humor. Like obviously physical attractiveness, like I have to find him physically attractive to be attracted, but then yeah, sense of humor. I like to laugh mostly all the time, and so if you're boring, like I don't know, that's not fun. Obviously everybody likes humor though.
Not everyone. You'd be surprised. Some people just like someone who's quiet and does what they say.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of like men don't necessarily go for women who are funny, and so I kind of like someone I can banter with.
Yeah, a woman has to be funnier. That's
like, I'm not funny.
That's out for me.
Yeah, I'm just kind of goofy, and I like to be goofy. And if I can't be myself, then if they think if they're embarrassed by me, then that's like right out. I like someone who can goof around. But
Well, I mean, if they're embarrassed, they should embarrass themselves back, in my opinion, and then it should just be a back and forth.
yeah, just like because you only live once.
I always test girls if I go on dates with them and I play the penis game with them, from 500 Days of Summer, where they start saying penis louder and louder and
I used
louder.
to do that all the time.
And if they're down to do it, then obviously they're cool. But if they don't do it, and they're just like embarrassed, like no, we can't do this. But if they're like down to do it, and then if they win, I know they're fucking cool right off the bat, and it's gonna be a good date.
Yeah, I used to
Usually.
do that in the cafeteria because I just didn't care.
Yeah, it's always a good
Yeah.
test to do.
That's funny. That was a good movie when I was like 14.
Still a great movie. It's still sad, but it's still a great
Still,
movie.
very sad. I used to watch movies like that all the time. I don't know. I don't really watch movies anymore.
It's kind of hard to.
to.
Isn't it weird that you can watch a TV show and it's 12 hours, but it's harder to watch a movie and it's an hour and a half to 3?
I don't even watch TV though. I know
Okay,
a lot
maybe
of
it's
people watch
just me.
shows. I watched like Black Mirror.
Ooh, I love Black
sometime-
Mirror.
Really good. I don't know. It's hard for me to get sucked in now though, because I personally would rather be playing a video game than watching TV. I think just because I feel like I'm more involved. But yeah, I don't
Video
know.
games have become super
They
entertainment.
become
though. Like,
they
the
become
ultimate form
more
of it.
like movies than games.
They
There's
become
less
the
technical
ultimate.
skill.
Yeah, so I don't see why that's a problem. Like liking it more. So you like what you like.
Yeah.
Uh,
we
I
were
wanna
talking about something. Oh yeah, the traits. I didn't even name a real trait, but yeah, humor. Anyway.
Yeah, humor is one of them. Is there any?
Major one.
That's a
He
major
has to be
one?
smarter than me.
Okay.
That's a big one for me. I consider myself to be like relatively intelligent, but if he is not as smart as me and he can't keep up, like it's not that difficult to do. But if he can't, then I find it very draining. I dated someone who was not as smart as me, and it just was not fun. I hated having to like find directions everywhere and like learn everything and like have to tell him everything. I like a little bit of direction. I like to be told what to do sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I read it at 7th grade level.
I
You
was
can
just
read
gonna ask
about
you about that. You have a 7th grade reading level, but you want someone smarter than you, so that.
I
shouldn't
said
be
it wasn't
too
that hard, okay?
Yeah, that shouldn't be too
Yeah.
hard, honestly. That should be very easy to do.
Yeah, well, I don't
Should be
know.
super easy to do, actually.
I had a 3.8, okay? If you can beat
Dude,
that.
what does smarter mean though? Like, do you mean they have to be book smarter, street smarter? Because when I think of smarter, I don't exactly. A lot of people just go, oh, they're smarter, which means like, oh, they have a doctorate and stuff. Like, I don't necessarily think some of those people who have doctorates are smart though. They're
No.
smart when it comes to a book though. But you
If
put
you
those
get good grades,
motherfuckers on
that's
a-
whatever. You're good at school.
Yeah.
I really value conversation and like being able to talk about topics in like thoughtful ways.
Yeah.
And just being able to like bounce ideas off each other and just talk and talk and talk.
Okay.
And I like to be at a certain level for that. And so that's kind of like my level. Like I don't ever
Yeah.
talk about politics on stream, but I am like kind of interested in that sort of thing. And so, yeah, I like someone who can like, measure out ideas with me. And I don't know. And like I like
Conversation.
classics. I like someone who likes classic novels and like enjoys reading. And I don't know, just has the same values as me too.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Conversation
that.
that can flow inherently instead of just stagnant at all points, and you're just like, wow, this sucks. All they want to do is talk about like they're farting and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
wow,
Oh my God, my ex.
great.
He
Oh
would always
wow,
make
okay.
poop jokes. I really
Shit.
appreciate people who are articulate. I am not articulate when I stream, but I like to think I am in real life. And so if you speak, well, in certain situations, it doesn't have to mean everything. I appreciate that in people too.
Poop jokes are funny, but there's a time. and
There's a
place
time
to,
and a place. Don't make them every time. I think they're hilarious at times,
Yeah.
but like,
There's got to be a good blend, man. It's got to be a fucking good blend.
yeah.
Dastardly Horse said, "Stop describing me." Hell yeah, dude.
They're just my dream man.
J Nats asks, "Can you roast Boogie?"
Oh, he's not even here. God, yeah, Boogie is not loyal. He's not here.
Can you roast J Nats then?
J-Nuts is a huge simp.
Okay.
He doesn't consider that to be an insult, though.
Oh, well, I mean, simp is the new meta now, right? Like if you simp, like that's
If you're a simp, like, ooh, wow.
that's
big
how the
time.
that's how the dudes get the ladies is simping now, right? If you donate $1 million to them.
J-Nuts is so dumb, he thinks poop jokes are funny.
I saw someone drop like $1,500 in someone's channel last night, and I was like, do they actually think?
God,
Do they actually think? I was like, good for them, but I was like, do they
Yeah.
actually think?
I don't think they actually think. I think they think there's like a,
Fair.
a stone's throw's chance, but they just do it 'cause.
I mean, there's two different things. There's like, oh, support, and then there's people who I think who actually think there's like a huge chance of that happening just because there's a large donation granted.
Mhm. I've been really lucky. The people in my channel are just like the nicest. There's been a few in the past where I just call it out when I see it. I actually called it out on Doc's stream when I saw some guy who was like, yeah, I expect to get their number if I donate. I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. And he was actually going around to a lot of people. So, I brought that to everyone's attention that he was like super scummy. Very scary dude. Stalker vibes, etc. But thankfully it hasn't continued. So
Bob
yeah.
7.
Bob, not Bob 7. His name was Bob, but yeah, it wasn't Bob 7.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone said he is a big channel.
God.
Thankfully, he hasn't done anything. I don't think he's going to escalate. I think he has a fetish, to be honest. I think he likes when women get mad at him. But
Okay, well that's fucking gross.
you see all the types here, okay? You get all the types of fetishes. I'm sure you get lots of people asking to show your muscles, right? They ask you to flex.
More dudes than girls. Like it's not girls usually. It's usually dudes.
Yeah.
That's just like the gay community though, and I can appreciate the gay community though. So like I'm like, hell yeah, you think I'm hot? Fuck it. Like every time I go out, show balls. Yeah, no problem, Narcus. Every time I go out, a dude will usually hit on me if I go to like a bar. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Really?
It makes me feel so good.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck, I'm so
I've
hot.
had a girl hit on me once. I don't get hit on like by anyone, but I was at a convention and she was hitting on me. I was so flattered. I was like, oh my God. I was wearing a Jurassic Park tattoo or a shirt and she had a Jurassic Park tattoo. I was just like, hey, cool tattoo. And then as I was like, we had a bit of a conversation and I turned around and I heard her friend be like, hey, you should ask for her number. And I was like, that didn't even occur to me. I was like, whoa, cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, good times. I love conventions. Oh, I miss them.
Yeah.
That was
me
gonna be
too.
like my big thing. to
Someday
see.
it'll come back, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, I might get partnered so I can go to conventions and
R.I.P.
No.
Now you're gonna have to go to the European one probably.
that would
You
be
do
so
ASMR.
fun. Oh,
Maybe I'll try ASMR later. LeBron James MVP.
you'd be
We'll
an
see.
ASMR streamer.
I don't think I could do it very well, but apparently people are saying I should do ASMR. Like I've had a lot of people say that.
I feel like if you talked really low, maybe.
Vancouver Con. I actually would like to come to Vancouver. I haven't been to Vancouver. I don't want to, like, I've been to Toronto, but I want to come to Vancouver because I know it's
If
gorgeous.
you guys ever come, you should come to the Vancouver meetups. They're not going to be for a while, but oh my god, they're so fun. We had like the biggest meetups out of all the Twitch meetups.
It's one place.
That's how I
I'd
met
go.
most of my friends. That's how I really got into streaming. I was like just a Trove streamer, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna go to the Vancouver Twitch meetup, and I did. I met so many cool people, and that's mostly why I continued streaming past Trove days, because it's just so good to be part of the community. But yeah. Yeah, the border is still closed.
Travel list within 6 months. You're crazy. I don't think it's. I think it's probably going to open up within mid 2021, probably.
Really, you think so?
If Trump is still president, sure. If
Oh,
Biden
is
is
your
president,
election this year?
it is November.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, that's what I said. 2021. I'm going off of Narcus because Narcus lives in Canada. He lives in Vancouver as well. He's a pretty smart.
Oh
guy,
yeah,
so,
nice.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Lots of people live here. It's fun.
Vancouver's the place to be, apparently. Vancouver, Los Angeles, Austin, Texas are the place to be if you're a streamer. I don't know why.
Yeah, Vancouver's great. A lot of streamers moved here, and I was really surprised. But there's a lot of tech stuff that's getting big. So
Yeah.
there is a surge, yeah. So we're getting a surge here because people are so stupid.
Love it.
Oh, God.
What's your opinion on the whole COVID thing coming up and like people not wearing masks?
I mean, it's to be expected that people are gonna protest being told what to do, but I think they're dumb. I think you're dumb if you don't just wear a fucking mask. Just wear it. It's literally not a big deal. You breathe just like normal. I mean, it's kind of like hot under the mask.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so what's happened in BC is because we've been getting pats on the back. You know, we've been told we're doing so well. Like, great, we have like the least cases overall. And so people got complacent and they're like, yeah, you know, we can relax. And now there's like hundreds of cases. And so we're just spiking again. And we're like, we knew this would happen, but I'm still being careful. So that's all that matters. Everybody else sucks. But no, just follow the rules. It's really not that hard. Even if you don't believe in it, what are you standing to lose by wearing a mask? They're like, oh, you know, I'm giving in to the system.
You already gave it in the system by being born and having a social
by
insurance
existing,
and social
by,
security
like,
number.
Participating in capitalism or whatever. Just like, shut up.
I was gonna say you literally gave up that by participating in money. Like you have money, right? You have money in your bank, or you don't have money, or you're trying to get money. You've already participated.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just people just don't like being told what to do, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not like a thing you have to do forever. Like if
I know.
Well, it might be if people don't do it.
It would be less time.
Yep. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's surged here in Los Angeles too, so I'm really
I don't think they can make mandatory vaccines. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I think it's against the law.
I'm curious as to what's going to happen when all the anti-vaccine people are like, nah, I don't believe in that shit. Are they just going to get COVID and die? Or like, what's going to go on? What's going to go on? I'm
interested to see in what the immunity looks like. They don't know if you can develop immunity. They think people have gotten it twice. So that's going to be interesting because they might just die out, but I don't think that's likely. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to think that it's going to get better, but people are starting to push back against it so much more.
It's going to get worse. I think this is the beginning, which sucks.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm in a good spot because I am in BC, and people from where I'm going to take it seriously, pretty much. Mm-hmm. It's also like a small town, so I'm a little luckier because there's a lot less contact with like the city. And I will be at home because my classes are all online now, which is really sad. I signed up for classes mostly to get out of the house and to make friends, and I get none of that now. So it's very upsetting. Fuck. And my job, because it's huge groups of people, I won't be going back to work either. So
yeah, I probably my work projected the same as yours. Like they projected, oh, we're not going back till September 8th. I'm like, we're not going back until at least January probably.
Yeah, I don't even have an estimate.
Ugh, that's fucked.
Because it's like it's over what the limit is. I don't know what the limit is.
It's like 10 people here, I think.
Oh, it's more than 10 here, but the groups are usually around 100 and up, so it's definitely...
Fuck. Yeah, It's a big concern here as well.
My opinion on Zach's hair, he should shave it always.
I'll do it for double the money that I made. I made 450 last time. I'll do it for 900.
450?
Yeah, I'll legit do it for 900. If someone gives me 900, I'll do it. And then it's gonna be double. It's gonna triple the next time.
I think it's a good length now, to be honest.
Actually, this is my favorite length to have it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little shorter on the sides and shit like that, but I'll do it for 900 easy. Like I'll fucking do it tomorrow for 900 easy.
Wow. There you go, chat. You heard it here.
You gotta set a price, man.
Oh yeah.
Can't just fucking do it. 900
exactly.
pesos.
You think I'm gonna do things
US
for free?
Dollars. 900 US dollars. I will shave it bald.
How much is
again.
a peso worth? I don't even know.
Very, very, very little. 900 pesos. Let's convert that really quick. 900 pesos into dollars. $40. 40
Really?
US dollars. Yes, correct. 900 pesos to CAD. 53 Canadian dollars.
Wow. That's a lot of money. You could get
Nope.
a couple cheeseburgers for that.
How many pesos did I make last time? I made over 3,600 pesos last time. So
That's like bank.
yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm not doing that. I want to show another clip that you have on here.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go ahead and bring this up right now.
Love clips.
Me too. Clips are fun.
Hopefully it's one of me eating chicken nuggets.
No, it's if you do push-ups. You suck. Let's just bring this up.
Can't do them.
Fuck
Alright,
me.
so I can only ever get
That's my nomad,
halfway
of course.
If I'm, on my knees. If I'm like this, I can't. I
Oh
can't do it.
god.
That's about as far as I can get. So.
Why do you suck at push-ups so much is my question. What the fuck, dude? How do you not know how to
Try
do
so
push-ups?
hard. I do know how to do push-ups. I just actually don't have the body strength to bring myself up. I've tried them off stream, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's just because I'm on stream. Cat on Buster from Nike. I love them. They were on sale. I've tried them off stream. I'm like, yeah, you know, I have all my energy. I'm just gonna do it. I can't fucking do it. I have noodle arms. Like, you wouldn't expect. I work out. I go to the fucking gym. I, pump iron. I lift. I curl like 20 regularly, and I still can't do push-ups. Can't do push-ups. I don't know.
Have you practiced like push-ups on the knees before? Like,
yeah.
Or like push-ups.
And everybody on stream is like, no, Aribeee, you can't do those. They don't count. So what I've done now is I will go as far as I can with a regular push-up, which is not far at all. And then I will do a knee push-up just so that I'm getting better at the push-ups. If I try to do a regular one, nothing happens.
Have you tried doing a reverse push-up, which is like you start at the level and then you raise yourself up from it?
Oh, you raise yourself up.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm really
I thought
shitty.
It was lowering.
Or lowering, maybe it's one or the other. Because I'm really shitty at, I can't do pull-ups. Like, I'm that way about pull-ups. I'm really terrible.
Assisted ones.
Yeah, assisted's not bad at all. Obviously, it's super easy because your knees are assisting you and like the weight. But
yeah,
I can't do those. So like you do not a reverse. It's a weighted one.
You lower yourself.
You lower yourself into it, or like you start at the bottom, then you I guess you raise yourself.
I used to have a trainer who would do those with me, and I almost was able to do a full.
Lowering is a negative. I believe Scarfo because he's fitter than me, so don't listen to me then. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what Scarfo told me. That's why I said that.
Okay.
But yeah, so far I've gotten closer, which is great. I never expected that I wouldn't be able to do a push-up, but you have to practice things in order to be able to do them. So.
Yeah.
I mean, men, to be, a little bit biological here, men just overall are going to be able to do them easier. I don't know if you guys have seen my lower half, but like that's where all my muscle is. I carry 95% of my muscle on my legs. So I don't know. There's just nothing going on. It's just fat here, basically.
People who came here know about your lower half. Trust me. That's why they came here.
The point is, it just takes a lot of effort for me to do anything. I work at a place, they didn't have a lifting requirement, but they really, really should have, because there are so many heavy things to lift. And so I basically have to go to the gym just to work. Mm-hmm. So maybe the push-ups will help. But yeah, the trays I was talking about carrying, I have to get less dishes put on them because I physically can't carry them. And so you carry them on your shoulders because that's the only way you can. You can't carry them out front because they'll just go everywhere. I don't know. Sorry.
It's too heavy, like the weight balance. No, you're fine.
I'm just like PTSD about this. Thinking
gonna
about
say,
that now. I'm going back and I have less strength than I did when I worked there.
I have less strength now too, dude. I can't do, dude. I went to the gym maybe a month ago when it reopened, and I usually can do like 15, 20 dips in a row, like when you just like you're up and then you just dip down and shit like that.
Yeah, I love those.
Dude, I was hurting after 4. I was so
do
pissed.
Like 5 on a good day.
I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
I've been doing tricep dips, so hopefully I can get my strength back. But yeah, it sucks not going to the gym. I have like a really nice gym that I go to, has like an indoor track and like every weight you can imagine, and like I haven't gone in so long. Hopefully I have a credit though. I feel like they've been charging me and I haven't been going.
You should get that money back.
Yeah.
100%. Get that shit back. I only have a couple more questions for you.
Yeah.
One is by Scarfo. Do you think guacamole is overrated?
Yes, I can't eat avocados. Guacamole is overrated because it doesn't have a lot of taste to begin with. I think pico de gallo is way better.
Interesting take.
But I'm allergic to avocados, so I can't have it anyway. It's
okay. Wow. So Scarfo's just an asshole for asking that, though.
Yeah. Wow, Scarfo.
Good job, Scarfo. Good job, dude. Nice. Way to go, Scarfo. I don't know if that was a troll or you actually knew that.
He doesn't remember anything about me.
I forgot. LOL. Nice, dude.
Wow.
Well, now you know, because you just got shamed, and it'll stick in your memory forever, because that's the way shit works.
Because we're telling you.
True. Why are we talking like this?
I don't know.
What would you consider your greatest accomplishment so far? By all sorts.
I would say I want to say it's graduating with honors, because it took a lot of effort for me to get honors. The honors degree, I had to put in so much extra effort, and like I'm not someone who naturally has a lot of grit and like mental fortitude to like get through things and do things on time, and like typing out 45 fucking pages of an essay was absolute torture. And so I did my presentation in front of like a panel and like doing all that. That was a huge accomplishment for me academically. I would love to say that I got my master's, but but more recently I'd say like streaming for 5 years I think is a big accomplishment for me, just because like it's something that I am doing alone. Like nobody is telling me to do this, nobody is doing anything for me. I am just setting these goals for myself and I'm achieving them, and I think that's like really important. Like nobody in my life understands what streaming is really, except for people who do it. And so I have to be proud of that for myself. Like nobody else is going to be proud of me. I want to be proud of me. So I think, yeah, that's probably my proudest achievement, is just sticking with it.
Nice. And
still being able to make like $1 or $2. So.
Do people think like you reached over 1,000 subs? Congratulations by that.
Yeah,
that was
I never thought that would happen,
dude.
Ever.
I saw that and I was like, whoa.
Absolute insanity. So thank you to everybody for that. Everybody who participated. That was crazy. I've never cried on stream as much as I have the past few months. It's very embarrassing for me. I don't like crying, but that's been good. So,
yeah, you took I remember I came in your stream a little bit when you were doing it, and I was like, oh, she'll go for another like 5 or 6 hours or whatever, and that's fine. But then you posted on Twitter a pic of you going 24 fucking hours. I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
Holy fuck.
I explicitly stated that I would never do a 24-hour stream. I've said that since I began. I'm like, never ever. And I'm like, I have anemia. It's not good for me to not sleep. It will ruin my sleep schedule for a long time. And then I hit hour like 15. I'm like, yeah, it's a little over. I'll keep going. And then I went for 5 more hours. I'm like, hour 20, that's good. But then people came in and they're like, no, go to 24. And I'm like, ugh. So I went for 24 fucking hours.
That's nice that they ended it though, because I've seen some 24-hour streams where they just make you stay up. And
it's just, miserable. Nothing is happening at the end. You're just sitting there. I could not speak by the end of it. I was just like a zombie. I had no energy, but yeah, I still stayed there. I played Just Dance, and then all my energy went out the window. So that was
one of my friends. She did a subathon, and they made her go like 3.5 days. She slept throughout it. Like,
was it Pooper Noodle?
Yeah, it was Pooper Noodle. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that, and I was just like, oh my god, I can never.
Pooper did that, and I was like, what the fuck, dude?
She was so amazing for doing that. Like, I was so impressed. I was just like, I watched all of the VODs just to see what she would do, and she slept. I would never be able to sleep on stream, ever.
She slept like a fucking baby, man, when she did that. She was just like, oh, passed out.
even if I was tired, I don't think I'd be able to, just because I'm scared of what I do in my sleep, or like people are gonna say things in my chat while I'm sleeping. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
My luck, I'd have like a sex dream or some shit. Like first time ever. Dude, that would
Yeah.
suck shit.
I never have sex dreams, like genuinely, but like it would happen.
I haven't had one in a really long time, but I would probably have one, honestly, if that happened.
Oh God, no.
Just pop a boner or whatever.
That's not I would never have that problem. But yeah, maybe that's
Yeah,
a dream
but
or
like,
something.
yeah. If there were stats for your life, what's one stat you'd love to know, Harry?
Oh, I used to think about this all the time. People who have a crush on me. Oh my God.
Damn.
I would love to know the number of people who have a crush on me.
That'd be so weird though, like to just know, cause like you know when you have that sense of when someone knows that you're thinking that you have a crush on them, and it's just like the oddest situation. Yeah, I guess one in the chat if you have a crush on Aribeee.
No.
Cash cow.
I don't think I'd want to know who necessarily, because
What's
like
the
I probably
fucking
would be
fun in that
disappointed.
then?
I'd be disappointed in people who didn't have a crush on me. It would be like, oh, your ex didn't have a crush on you. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well,
Or
that'd be
maybe
weird.
maybe
Well,
I'd like to know who was attracted to me. Like how many people have been attracted to me in any way.
but you wouldn't want to know the people though.
I don't know. Maybe.
That would make it fun though, dude.
Like maybe like a light goes off when they're like attracted to you. Like ding. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
How many
That's-
people do I think?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Ballpark? Like 3 maybe?
What?
You really think I could pull out a number?
You
I don't
you
know.
understand how many people have come into your channel and probably thought you were attractive, right?
Well, I have 29,000 followers, and so 29,000. There you go.
That's a perfect number. 29,000. All those bots though too. Oh,
Yeah, lots of them. Oh my God,
all those
so many.
bots, the sweet bot, like, oh, she's such a
Oh
hot.
yeah, like
Such a
yeah.
hottie.
If a
That
bot has a
bot.
crush on me, that adds to my personal value. So
Oh, fucking
like
bot, like hitting like, what's up? I'm a bot. You want to oil me up? It's like,
you know
no.
that I'm into aliens. Bots are just the next step. Like I really love video game men.
Man, you really are into Mass Effect. This is fucking weird. You're gonna
I
get like
love that.
you're gonna get like a weird alien sex doll.
Yeah, like it hasn't already happened, but yeah,
Oh.
totally.
Sorry,
No,
what?
it hasn't. Those things are expensive.
Oh, you've looked it up though. Okay.
Bad Dragon exists.
I know Bad Dragon exists, but like,
They have like those alien
aliens.
ones. They have like alien ones. I don't know, the tentacles and stuff. I guess
why does
that's
everything on Twitch
tentacles
lead
are
back to
aliens.
sex. I swear to God, dude. It
like-
totally does though.
Yeah.
Every single fucking day, man.
It's winding down. Okay, you know how after Scarfo shows is always like that? That's just how it is.
That's true.
It just goes that way. Human
it's-
nature.
People keep saying splorch question mark, especially Arcady. What the fuck does that mean? Splorch?
I don't
Is that
know.
from Futurama? I know splurt. No, splunch. Splonch.
Squanching is from
Because people
Rick
are
and
horny by
Morty.
nature. Is like, yeah, squanch. Splonch is squanch.
squanching.
Squanching? No, it's a Bad Dragon thing. Oh God. Sex
Oh.
gets subs. Huh?
Pella's not even subbed.
Oh yeah, sex sells.
Sex sells on Twitch?
Sex
is that
sells, dude. Well, no,
is
sex
that why
sells
Zach's a
anywhere.
streamer? I don't know.
If-
Why do I watch streamers? Oh, actually, never mind.
That's a good question. Why do you watch streamers?
I don't really, but a streamer, the most recent streamer that I was watching was a musician. And I watched him because he was attractive, and he sang me a song for subbing to him. So
Wow, dude, you're a piece of shit. Only watching people for. I do that too, though. I'll watch people because they're attractive. Either I watch people because they're attractive, or they really, really interest me. Or and it's awesome when they're both, because I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Or ASMR because I'm a piece of shit. I love ASMR.
oh fuck, I hate ASMR. Oh my
a
god,
lot
I will
of
never.
people do. I fucking
will
love
never.
ASMR.
I listen to it, and it makes me want to break things. I have misophonia
extreme.
though, so no, it's actually
Misophonia.
it's actual real rage. I don't get mad at things, but if I hear a noise that I don't like, it's like rage, just instant. It's so crazy. Misophonia is like the fear of sounds, basically, and so certain sounds will like trigger that, and like
Do you have any of those
whispering
as alerts? Because that could be a good way to make money.
as alerts. Oh
Yeah.
fuck, that would
Also,
suck.
don't tell me any of yours because then chat's gonna expose that. So
Well, no, most of my chat knows that I don't like chewing sounds and stuff.
God, don't expose it, dude.
But yeah, it's very specific to ASMR. I don't like it. One of my goals was to listen to ASMR on stream, and I did it, and I almost like screamed.
Ugh,
Just like
Jesus.
genuine, like primal
You
screaming.
just get really shitty headphones for that.
Just take them off.
Yeah, dude. Just don't even fucking bother. Just get really shitty headphones.
Yeah.
Super easy. ASMR is torture. I fucking hate all you guys. I literally just listen to ASMR all day when I'm working
Really?
from my computer. Yeah.
When I'm gonna listen to a
literally listen
sound,
it.
it'll be like rain on a tin roof. Okay, there's
That's
this
nice, too.
noise.net, I think. My noise. If you Google it, I've listened to that since I was in high school. There's like hundreds of generators now. I have subbed to him for many years, and it's amazing. If you're ever trying to fall asleep, there's so many different noises. There's like cats purring and like babies in vitro. Like, I don't know. It's awesome.
Oh, this is fucking poggers. I just went to it. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's seriously underrated. He puts so much work in. Dr. Pigeon records the sounds himself. And so that's what makes it even cooler.
I'm literally bookmarking this because this is badass.
Yeah.
Thank you.
mynoise.net, I believe.
Yeah, I'm there. Here,
Is
I'll
it
link it in
.net?
chat. Yeah, it's .net.
Just for the people in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, I'm linking it. I'll link it in my Discord too. ! Discord.
He has like 10 different rain noises, so I always go there. I always mix like thunder and stuff because I love the sound of thunder.
Yeah, there's one like that I used to listen to, but it was very minimal. This is a lot more extensive. Holy fuck.
Yeah, like if you need something in the background, they have like very soft music, like tonal, droning. They also have stuff that can help headaches. I don't know if you believe in binaural types of things, but you can
binaural
do that.
sounds.
I think it's fun.
Binaural therapies.
Yeah,
like
it's fun.
Yeah, I like that shit. Actually, I went for a surgery one time, and after the surgery, I was like super heavy on anesthesia. And when I came out, my mom took me home. Like, she drove me home. The surgery was in LA, and she drove me to her place in Palm Springs. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hour trip. Immediately when I got in the car, I was like, please turn on classical music. All I want to do is listen to classical music.
Aww.
Just please turn on classical music.
That's
and she's
cute.
like, okay, that's cool. And then so we just listened to classical music the entire
fucking
way.
love
'Cause it made
classical.
me feel better. Yeah, it made me
Aww.
feel way better.
Yeah, I always listen to classical. Just when I'm doing anything, I'll just have it on. Or like jazz. I love jazz.
Are those your favorite? Like, what's your favorite type of music?
My favorite for just casual, I think, would probably just be indie rock is what I've listened to for the longest time. But classical has been the most enduring. Like, I've listened to that my whole life, and I just enjoy it as it is. I just like music. Yeah. But
Really
jazz,
easy.
I'm really into oldies. I love like old music. Fallout New Vegas has like the awesome radio, and so that's kind of like my taste in music.
Cole Porter and fucking Billie Holiday type shit.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Favorite classical artist, like for old stuff, is definitely Beethoven. I love playing Beethoven. Or
Piano.
Mendelssohn. Yeah, but he's not really
Mendelssohn,
classical.
the P guy who crossed exponents, like cross pollination.
What? No.
I'm just fucking with you.
no.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, Mendelssohn the pianist. Wow.
Yeah, Mendelssohn was a P guy, dude. Oh, Mendel was the P guy.
Mendel.
Oof, I was trying to make
Yeah.
it funny there, and I fucked it up. God damn it, dude.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, those are the ones that I like to play. Rachmaninoff was another one that I was gonna name, but I didn't want to. I don't know. That's nerdy.
Yeah, that's fair.
God.
I've never even heard of Rachmaninoff. I'm sure I've heard his music before, but I'm like, I don't.
It's very intense. A lot of his songs. If you've heard piano, it's just very loud.
Maybe
very
I'll
fun.
use that. You should use that when you do your Devil's Toe.
Oh yeah, like really intense piano music. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Oh, like what's that one? Yeah.
Beethoven.
Or Karma.
Carmina,
Carmina
Burana,
Burana.
O Fortuna.
Yeah. Oh Fortuna.
Yeah.
Oh Fortuna.
I used that when I did the Devil's Toe.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did? Shit.
Yeah. It's like the perfect.
I thought that was my
thing.
original idea.
You
I
can
didn't even
still
watch you
do
doing
it.
it.
Yeah, we're a piece of shit. What a great friend you are. Final
watch it.
question.
I was asking when you were doing it, and then I didn't even show up.
It's okay. It's fine. I'll probably end up doing it again with a mystery box exclamation point sub goal.
Ooh, yes.
We'll see how that pans out. Last question for you, Aribeee.
All right.
Is there any misconceptions about yourself that people have of you? Like during streaming or your life or just anything that's like out there that people are like, this person's this person. And you're just like, no, that's not me at all. I want to clear that up.
I think a lot of people think I'm dumb. I kind of present myself as being ditzy because that's like, it's more fun if you don't take things seriously. But I think a lot of people don't think I have opinions on stuff. And like, I have opinions on everything. I just don't talk about them. And like, I don't know. I'm very interested. I said it before, like politics, I will never talk about it on stream. I love theology and like just metaphysics and all that stuff. I don't talk about it on stream though, and so people think I'm not interested in it. But yeah, they're big interests of mine.
You're like a private smart person.
Yeah, like I keep it to myself. You know, don't play your whole hand, right?
Yeah.
Never play your whole hand. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's a misconception about me, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to give it away. Like if you know how something works in entertainment, use that. Don't or make it come out when it's the right time, obviously, you know?
Yeah, like if I need to lay down the law, like if I need to tell someone how it is, like I will. Or if I need to say my opinion on something because someone's holding a gun to my head, like yeah, sure.
Yeah. Tell me Beethoven's best song. What is his best song? Name his top 5 best songs.
Tell me how you feel about the environment. Like yeah, sure. But
what's your political stance on this?
Yeah, just call me at 2 a.m.
Oh.
Arcady and I have done that before, and I'll just talk about whatever because my brain just goes, out the window. I don't have any more fronts to put on, I guess. So yeah, but I like to be mysterious. So, people think there's more to Aribeee, maybe, or maybe not.
Mysterious is cool. Yeah. Scarfo says in Texas Hold'em you should play both your hands, but
wow, thanks.
Both
Scarfo.
your cards.
Pro strats.
Scarfo also wears glasses online because he's a pussy and doesn't want to show his eyes.
Mysterious. Nobody knows what he looks like, not even me. Or you.
Okay. It's always okay. Anyway, ! Ari, if you want to get her socials and go follow her at the Twitch, the Twitters, and the Instagrams. Risk mitigation strategy, bro. Fuck you, Scarfo. I appreciate you coming. I enjoyed this conversation. I thought it was cool. Yeah.
It was chill. I was gonna try to make jokes, but I'm not very funny, so I thought I wouldn't force it. So
I mean, you made jokes throughout it. You definitely shit on me a couple times, which is fine. So
that's just normal, though. Those aren't jokes. Like I'm very serious.
What jokes were you going to make?
Like stand up.
Oh, that's cringe. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I would never. I think I told one joke, and everyone was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I was so excited to tell that joke. It was about the lentils. I don't know if you heard it. Anyway.
Tell it. Fuck it.
All right, so what's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
No idea.
Well, I wouldn't pay $100 to have a lentil on my face.
I'm really glad that you didn't do that. I really appreciate that it wasn't part of the stream. It was just like you did it and we established that you were going to do it, and it wasn't just like...
Yeah, there's no way to really naturally tell that joke, so I'm glad I had the space for it, to be honest.
You can't. No, I'm glad that you mentioned it, but I'm really, really glad that it wasn't like just integrated. Like, I would like to do some stand-up now. Zach, can I get a 2-minute set? Like, I would have been like, fuck
actually,
off.
One of my big interests is stand-up comedy.
Is it?
No.
Yeah,
I hate
so.
stand-up.
You're bad at it.
I hate it.
You hate stand-up? Fuck, we can never be friends, dude. I love stand-up comedy.
I have only ever laughed at Daniel Tosh, unfortunately. And occasionally...
Interesting.
Yeah, but that was when I was younger, so I don't know.
What do you hate about stand-up before you go? Really quick?
I don't know. It just feels forced, I guess. I like comedies.
Yeah.
Like I like really stupid comedies, but something about stand-up I just don't like. I don't know.
If anything,
I enjoy it for what it is, really.
Comedies are the most forced.
I know, and that's why it's weird. It's just because I know that stand-up is like they have a routine that they do, and I know that it's kind of like fake.
Repeat. Yeah. Although no, they do modify it though. Depending on
depending on the audience, yeah.
Well, they modify it depending on the audience. They modify it. They work it like different places. If someone laughs at something, they change it slightly. Because I've been to a Louis C.K. show where he changed something entirely.
Oh yeah, Louis C.K.
Because it didn't work in one setting.
Shit! What's the guy who does puppets?
Jim Gaffigan. No. Jim Henson. No, that's
no.
He actually does do puppets, but
he does do puppets, but not the comedian. I don't remember his name. Somebody will remember it. Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Was it Jeff Dunham?
Jeff Dunham.
Okay.
You're right.
My ex got tickets to fucking see that guy, and he was like, "You're gonna go see him."
Red flag. That guy sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, I would rather die. That's just the lowest tier comedy ever. Like stand up, yeah, I laugh at stand up. Not my favorite, but holy shit, that's not stand-up. That's something else entirely. So I made him go with his friend, and I think he held a grudge against me for the rest of our relationships.
Damn. Glad you broke up with that dude. That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, the very same dude. His mom got him that for his birthday.
Jeff Dunham? That's like when someone says they like Amy Schumer. I'm like...
Say that.
Amy Schumer, huh? Well, we're not gonna work. That's cool. She's a joke stealer, and she talks about her vagina, and like girls talk about their vagina when they do stand up, but they do it in a better way. She just goes, "I have a vagina," and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
we
really
know.
funny. Like,
My vagina got fucked once, and I'm like, cool, Amy Schumer.
The funny part is that it's not believable. Actually, it is because she was pregnant. So I guess I can't say that anymore.
Let's be honest, she got lucky.
He just wanted to spend quality time with you and you shat on it? Absolutely, I shat on it. If it's not the type of quality time that I want, then fuck you.
Carrot Top was surprisingly funny. Really, Carrot Top was? Fuck, I thought Carrot Top was a piece of shit.
The Three Stooges make you laugh? I was on TV the other day, and I don't think I could laugh at the Three Stooges.
It's situational.
It's situational comedy, which, you know, was funny at one time, but...
Yeah. Everything has their place, for sure. But
yeah, I can appreciate it for what it is, though.
What about Dave Chappelle, Mitch Hedberg, Louis C.K.?
I've laughed at Dave Chappelle.
Tom Segura. Any of those
like,
guys?
I've laughed... Yeah, my dad watches, like... I don't remember his name. He's that old Italian guy who's dead, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I've laughed at him.
Rodney Dangerfield? No.
I think I've laughed at Rodney Dangerfield too. It doesn't matter because, like, you know, I'll probably laugh at them regardless. I'll say that I don't like them, and then you'll show me their stand-up. I'll be like laughing my ass off, right? But yeah,
it's okay. We can't be friends anymore because you hate comedy. So it's fine.
We were never friends to begin with, so that's good. I'm glad we just put it out on the table for
the
chat. So
true. That's very true.
God,
I hate this meta. Can you just VIP me in your chat already?
Am I? Oh, I am still a VIP. I thought it got taken away.
Don't do that, though. I just asked you, and that's cringe.
You have to be the top donator, so get on that, I guess.
Thank God, that'll never happen.
Oh, Monty Python's good. Never mind.
Do you like Monty Python? I fucking don't like Monty Python.
Oh my God, it's so funny. I love them.
Fuck, I don't
What's wrong with you?
I just don't think Monty Python's funny. Every time I watch him, I'm just like, this shit's stupid. But
it's stupid, and that's what makes it funny.
Okay, there's... I don't know. Maybe I should do the right move. It's so fucking funny.
You need to be in the right mood, yeah.
I think I'm in the right mood. Wow, and Joe's in here, and he's like, I just said.
I hope Joe is agreeing with me.
He probably is, actually, because Joe actually just fucking hates me, so it makes sense. Hope your internet review went well today, Joe. I saw a little bit of it, and it was interesting. You guys started talking about sex, so that's cool.
Fine. We didn't get to talk about that, but
we talked about a little. Monty Python is fantastic.
Thank you, Joe. I don't know who this person is and why I agreed to go on, but here we are. I regret it fully.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Sorry that you had a bad stay here. It could have been worse.
It was great. I had fun. I don't get to talk about myself, and I always love talking about myself. So
everyone loves talking about themselves. That's why this is a fun show. So.
I talk about myself every day on stream. What am I saying? Like.
Yeah, but there's sometimes people don't know shit about you. That's why I like to. I'm trying to get like weirder questions that no one will know. Like I obviously want to ask the more basic questions so people like who don't know you can find out more about you. But then like the really ones that dig into people and go, whoa, how does it? Like you told me a story that no one knew today. Like that was cool.
And it was gross.
Yeah,
everyone thinks I'm gross now.
Yeah, they think you're.
Actually, did anybody find out anything new about me? I want to know. So I can talk about that on stream.
Yeah, just go to her chat and donate in bits and ask her questions. I don't know. I'm just trying to farm money for you.
Wow, thank you. You're doing a really good job. I appreciate you.
I'm so bad at that, honestly.
Okay, but to be fair, the cat food thing was entirely your idea, and it did make me $100 whole. So, and I'm not giving you a cent.
You shouldn't.
It's great.
You shouldn't.
Have I killed anyone?
I'm just a prop to make other people money. Look, I'm really good at ideas, okay? I'm not. Anyway, I appreciate you coming. I don't want to keep you much longer because we've gone for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving.
For like 2 hours and 17 minutes or some shit like that. Around there. Maybe like 2.5 hours. That's pretty decent.
As long as we've ever talked.
True. We won't talk until Friday again, so.
Oh, shit. And then Sunday. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really tired of you.
Aribee's going to be on Twitch Trivia this Sunday at 1 p.m. PT, 4 p.m. ET. Anyway, Ari, I appreciate having you.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone, please go follow her. I enjoyed talking to her today.
Thank you for interviewing me. It's a big honor for me. I didn't think I would ever get interviewed. Thank you.
You were on my list. I have a long list of people.
It's a long list, but I made the short one. Yeehaw!
Yeah, you did. It's the right time, I felt. I didn't want to do it when you first got clouded because that would have been shitty. Because then you just think I'd want your clout.
I probably still would have done it because I had a hard time saying no.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure when people are, comfortable with their shit. So, anyway.
All right. Very well. Thank you for having me. I will see you never.
Cool. That was mean. Don't forget Friday, please.